powers too.
I know you mod on
All
every
the mod
channel.
powers. She has the power.
Yeah. Use it wisely. Or don't.
I would like to request of the DM les map, please. Or maps, I guess I should say.
I have Barovia. Yes.
Barovia.
Barovia.
So I know we're supposed to like go see Strahd in his castle, but like, guys, it's been a while. Let's go back to Barovia Village.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, you know, it's
I
right
like,
there.
I like this.
Should really just, pay him a visit real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, there's still that child that's totally still alive, and I mean, they still have their doll. We
You're
really
right.
should find them.
Yeah,
They're
for
dead
sure,
as
for sure.
Mhm.
This is
They're
very
dead as
important.
fuck.
Very.
Children
very
don't die in Barovia.
Nah,
Oh
that
my
never
god, all the
happens here.
time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, none of
Child
them have
Barovia
souls.
must- Oh my god.
Hey, some of them do, just to be reborn
Sheesh.
back into it again.
That's literally a lore you guys know.
Yeah.
Like,
So mean
only,
to say.
what is it, like 20% of the people in the world have a
That's
soul?
something real low.
That's
Like 10 or 20% of the
I'll get
people
that right.
in
Most
the
Barovians
Barovia
have
world
no
have a
soul.
soul.
Yeah.
That's why.
I did not recall this bit of information.
I don't know the exact percentage wasn't, but you are aware that there are people that don't have souls. I know that because I know that was told to you guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's a really
Ahsoka
low
doesn't
percentage
have
of
a
people that
soul.
actually have souls in the world of Barovia.
Mhm.
Just all the people
Fortunate
you
for them.
happen to meet do. So
Hey.
crazy.
We meet the interesting ones.
I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, canonically,
Half the people you've
the
met aren't
stories
people from
are,
this
like,
world, so
boring.
It's
Like,
the
they
DM's
don't-
excuse for not having to flesh out all the individual NPCs that we pass by.
The
You know-
module's excuse.
I was gonna say that's the module's reasoning for not making me have to do that.
Fair.
Fair.
Mhm.
Fair is fair. Anyways, we ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Understandable.
I
I'm
guess
ready.
so.
Last time when we left off, we had some tender moments the night prior, and then all of you decided to jump off a cliff.
Yeah,
I,
you're not wrong.
I'm not
Well-
wrong. It was a
Yeah.
bridge, technically,
Well,
not a
Mom,
cliff.
Not wrong.
I have my answer.
If all your friends
Um,
jumped off the bridge,
We
Would you do
flew
it?
Yeah.
The answer is
off
yes,
a
we did,
cliff.
actually.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're not wrong, but at the same time, if everybody jumped off a cliff, would you follow? Apparently, in this party, yes.
Yeah, why not? I guess.
But we flew.
Sophia was really like, okay, hear me out. We jump off a cliff.
This party's just a
If
bunch of
Sophie
lemmings.
jumped off
A
a cliff,
fantastic
would
idea.
I
The
see no
only
problem.
person.
If it
there
was
was only
just Sophie,
one person. There was just one person who was against the idea. It was me, and she got roped into doing it anyways. And technically, we shouldn't have even been able to do it that same day. But we're gonna ignore that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, you guys made a rather interesting shortcut to the bogs of Baraz.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And very quickly realized why it's called a bog,
Mhm.
as many of you sunk in the muck and marshy landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys began to continue to make your trek through and went to go set up camp for the night when you were suddenly attacked by swarms of wasps.
Yeah. yeah,
which
that happens.
didn't get to do anything cool because they all got
Yeah.
killed very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sorry.
Yeah.
I literally think I may have hurt Mikael once. I think I hit him once.
Not today, bees.
Wound?
Yeah,
and-
well, but some of that was self-inflicted.
Well,
That's true. Actually,
you know.
you hurt yourself.
Oh.
4 of that was self-inflicted. 7 of it I
Yeah.
inflicted.
Never
well,
mind.
you know.
I do need to. I need to know. By the way, DM. Those are just beasts, right?
Wasps?
You can't what? You
Yeah.
can't wild
They're-
shape into a swarm.
Yeah, it's a swarm.
Well, a swarm.
That was a swarm. I mean, you could
can't
be in.
wild shape into a swarm, but
I guess you could use
You
a
could-
small wasp as a form now.
I-
Sure.
yeah. Thanks.
Technically?
Thanks.
Just
I thought about wild shaping into one of them. Just cause like I looked around and I was like, I'm really not needed here. I could fuck around.
The wasp.
I don't.
Yeah.
Blend in.
I can't logic that you
They wouldn't
can't.
attack me, right?
I
Right?
don't know.
I
Don't
did-
become a bug.
Maybe.
Errant.
Yeah.
One errant fireball
Yeah,
later.
fine.
I mean, you'd have 1 HP, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
take much to
Yeah.
kill you, but
Yeah, exactly.
you could. If they had half HPs, I'd give it a half HP, but you get 1 HP.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
at least one. Give him some
Yeah,
credit.
give me one.
Jeez.
Well, I'm talking about a
Yeah.
wasp in general.
Just
Bugs.
don't hit
Unless
me
you're a
with that
cockroach. If you're a
power
cockroach,
kill.
you got like 5, because those things are ridiculously good
Yeah,
at
100
surviving
for a
as a
cockroach.
bug.
Hmm.
All right, fair.
That's my logic with that one.
Cockroaches have 100 HP.
Do I get
something like that.
do I get radiant resistance? Yeah, they can like survive a nuke or whatever, right?
You just get resistance.
yeah.
There's no kind, it's just resistance. Even a Vorpal blade doesn't kill you.
I would also like to point out that
Oh.
that was the second watch of all of our watches. We have
Yes.
not had a
We
third
still
watch.
have-
Yes, I was
Oh,
going to get
wow.
to that.
Mikael
We
and
just
Irina
got
are our
sidetracked.
Third watch.
Yes, Mikael and Irina are the last 2
Oh,
of the watch.
that's
That's why
right.
they're up separated.
I almost forgot.
I wrote it
Uh,
down.
Yep,
And I mean, that
wrote
was
it down
basically
too.
the session. It was a pretty short session last time because we had time
Mhm.
constraints, much like tonight. But we're getting
Yes.
started earlier. So, okay.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
Let's
So-
go.
Let's go.
I turn it over to you. I need
Sure.
the perceptions.
Perception.
Poor
You
Seth.
do have the +5.
Me for. Yeah. I listen like I always do. Ooh, not that it
Ah.
fucking matters.
Oh.
Oh, so rough.
We're rolling.
Plus 5 to that.
tonight.
Plus 5 to that.
That includes
yeah,
plus
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oof.
never
Well,
mind.
Irina got a
Mhm.
decent score, so.
Ayo,
Thank
Irina,
goodness
let's
one of us
go.
is paying
And that's with the
attention.
+5 as well. I just want to clarify.
Mm.
It's a good thing we had our nightly combat already.
You don't know.
It's
That could be
almost
a-
like the 2 people who are quasi fight.
Wasp
Well, one who is a
part
fighter,
2?
one's a quasi fighter, are basically the same in perception skills.
quasi barbarian.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same
well,
kind
you
of
know.
fat distributions, though.
So
Anyways.
so
Not the
instead of
wisest.
dealing with a swarm of wasps, we get a swarm of bees.
Wow.
Not the bees.
Look, we gotta save the bees.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Wasps.
Yeah, we
go
can kill
fuck
wasps.
off.
We can't kill bees
But bees we have to save.
Oh god.
unless they decide to sting you. Then that's kind of their fault.
Well, if a bee stings you, it's gonna die anyway. So
That's what I
Well,
said. I
depending
mean,
on
it's
which
their
bee.
fault.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so currently it has quieted down. You do not hear any buzzing or any other sort of noise currently. Everybody else is kind of bedding down for the night again. as you begin your watch.
Cool.
Bless.
Hmm?
No, that was.
Oh,
a cough,
sorry.
wasn't
Just
it?
had to hack up a lung
Yeah.
so quickly.
Okay.
Here, Mikael's
Yes.
kennel cough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me. Me.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I'm
Mean to
sorry.
me. Very mean to me. Well. Do you have anything to talk about the arena?
Not particularly. Particularly. I can't say that word without an accent,
It's
let
a
alone
hard
with an
one.
accent.
Wait, let's just try particularly.
It's
I
not an
also
easy
can't
word to
say
say in that
it.
accent.
Particularly.
Particularly.
Okay, well, say it in the accent.
Particularly.
Particularly.
I have to really
Particularly.
concentrate to say
You have to
it.
really focus on each syllable.
Oh.
Look,
Every
this is
syllable.
what happens every single time as I talk with Nash when I try to use any big words. It's like, oh. Anyways,
Yeah.
Well. Me neither. I might have if we were doing it 2 weeks ago, but now I don't remember.
I don't
if I have anything
remember.
to talk about.
I had something
So-
for Irene to ask you about too, and I don't remember what it was.
I have a feeling that I did have something, but I don't know what it is. So
Fair.
Well,
I'm
let me
fine
see.
with
Let me see. I think I can come up with something.
it
I want
gonna be okay?
Irina to have some sort of conversation here. She doesn't
No, I
ever
like
get to
Irina
have
so much.
initiate conversations.
You never said anything to talk about.
I know. But I'm just trying to think of. I have something.
and I'll
Hold
actually
on.
listen to her because I love her. Unlike some people.
I listen to Irina.
Who could you be talking
I like
about?
Irina.
Irina's my friend.
Who could you
I like
possibly
Irina.
be talking about?
It's definitely Tenkinos.
I have some old Strahd
What?
notes here. That's sort of funny. I see maybe I
Ah.
wrote something down. I did not. I have some ancient Curse of Strahd
Irina.
notes from
Hey,
when I was
nothing else
running
other
it.
than you guys have the last watch next time. That's all I wrote down. For that.
Listen,
No
I cheer
idea.
on Irina every single combat, okay?
Look, I think she's a person.
And you're right. He is a
Well, I
Actually,
mean, that's
this
better
map
when he
is
thinks
good.
of Vasilka half the time. So
That's true.
That is true. He does like Irina more than Vasilka.
Hey,
That
at
is
least
very
he
true.
cheers. At least he cheers Vasilka on.
it's because she
Hard
kills
not to.
people.
Because she has
Yeah.
80% of our kill
She could
count.
Yeah.
yeah.
Vasilka somehow fucking
so
murders.
easily if she chose to.
See, Vasilka's the
Yes,
silent
She
protagonist.
really could.
She could kill all of
Yeah.
us. It's actually quite terrifying.
I think she could, and I think she would do it
She
before you
almost
could
did.
kill her.
Pollution, I fly.
That is true. She very easily got one berserk and just yeah.
Yeah, she almost killed me.
She did. She did.
Mhm.
How about this, DM?
Okay, I was gonna say otherwise I've got something.
Oh no, then you go. You want it? I want to hear what Irina has to say.
You said you've never been down here, correct?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Neither have I, but I do know that this city used to. It used to be a big city. Kind of.
Really? That is what I was going to ask you.
I mean, it was a decent size. It was bigger than Barovia. Although I guess that's not saying much, has it?
Well, of the 3 places, it is one of them.
It's true,
Wow.
but 3 out of
I'm
3
just
is
saying, there's
not a
only
great
3,
size.
so it's not like, it's bigger than any of the in-between.
You're not
spots.
wrong. But I know it
Bigger
was a
than the
big
camp.
city at one point, but I wonder what happened to it. I wonder how it became this way.
looking around. Maybe rain. Or
Wow.
hey,
You know what? Right, I'm asleep.
you're asleep. Or are you?
Ah,
I
or
think
are
Sophie is
you?
talking in her sleep over there.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
So wait, keep staying up. It's crazy.
Oh, damn.
You're such awake.
Now,
asleep.
now your perception
Sophie is
All of a
asleep.
sudden it worked.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Actually,
am asleep.
No, she is asleep this time. Still, sometimes she stays awake. It's creepy.
Oh, that is creepy. I don't think I've ever seen her do that. Have I? I think I have. I don't remember now. Oh
Who
no,
can say?
I don't remember. Now get it out of my head. Creepy
I think
guy.
we're okay. I think you're okay.
I would think so too. But you know.
Yeah.
Try to make joke.
It's
Well,
not quite
try
that
to
bad.
make jokes. I'm not as good at the disease mark.
Oh yeah, he's funny. I
He
wouldn't
thinks
have
he is.
pegged him. That can be funny.
It is when he, you know, tries to be funny and then screws it up and ends up being funny. It works.
Okay. Well, that works in its own way.
That
That's
sounds
true.
like a win-win condition to me.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
It has to have. I mean, this is a lot of water. This would be a lot of rain.
I don't know. It had to be something
It would be. I mean,
crazy.
there is the river. I don't even think there's that much water in the river either.
Yeah, but maybe if I don't know. Magic? I don't understand magic much.
You and I both. Everybody's at it casting spells. You cast one the other day, though.
Okay, I can guess a little bit, but it's not. I don't like read about it.
Okay.
I just say I'm not like I'm not like Sophie or like Zila, or like Dorosta, or like Carriage.
I do it. What is up with Sophie?
I don't know
I don't either.
at all. I feel like I've seen the least of any of it, but all that I've seen has been creepy.
You're not wrong. Which is it just me, or is it concerning that nobody else aside from you, I, and Hedrigen seem to be bothered by it?
No, I think. Well,
As far as I know, anyway.
I'm pretty sure Zila's pretty bothered by it. Or at least
I
by-
mean, I thought she was bothered by it, but I mean, she was quiet, but she's always quiet. So,
No, I think she's bothered by it.
I mean, it would hope so.
Dorosta also, I think, is sort of bothered by it. At least a little bit. She is harder to
I
read.
would imagine probably. She seems like a good person. I don't know about Hedrigen. He's a mystery.
That didn't make sense. What do you mean?
I mean, he's a bunny who walks on ceilings.
Yeah. Because he's like
That's the-
vampire or whatever. You know.
I understand what he is. It's still weird.
I think it makes perfect sense.
She's gonna roll an insight on you because she's like that. What? How does that make sense?
Because he's hot.
She doesn't
It's
know
not
what
hot,
everybody
that's
else seems to
cute.
know.
He's cute.
Oh no, he's hot.
Go ahead and
no.
go ahead and roll what you think it might be. Whatever you want to roll. If you just want to
Or
roll
if you have a
D20 too,
set
that's fine
DC
too.
in your head.
Or if you have a
just roll
DC.
20.
Yeah, just roll a d20. Yeah.
Roll D20.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well,
Oh.
All
That's
right.
pretty open at this moment, I think.
Well,
I love it. Wow.
7 does beat it too.
Yeah, that's a
Even if it did
nat
add any of
nat
my stats
one
to
with
it.
proficiency.
That's incredible.
Wow.
She has a
Wow.
+6 to
Wow.
insight.
Wow.
She's decently insightful.
hmm
She's wise. She's not smart.
Particularly.
Okay, so what does she get from this?
I think I was being like purely honest in this moment. Harrigan makes sense to him because he likes Harrigan, and so it makes sense to him that he is a rabbit that can transform into things and walk on ceilings.
You know,
He's just like, yeah, that's what
That's
Harrigan
fair.
does. And he's like, I like Harrigan, so I don't care.
you know, I respect that. And Irina, I think, is going to be even more confused by it, but I respect that.
They say
Leo
love is
just doesn't care
blind.
that he's weird. Like,
Yeah.
Leo's also weird. It just sort of
Aw, I love
You're not
it.
wrong.
Aw.
Look. Oh, Well, let me guess if he makes sense to you. I
Oh.
don't know how, but okay.
You're weird, but
Okay.
okay.
I was equally confused by her not understanding. It's like, yeah, it just makes sense.
Yeah, I think of that. She's just like, okay, like she just kind of loses her like, like any thoughts she had of what to continue this conversation, because I just
Incredible.
completely threw her for a loop.
It's so-
Ah.
I think Miko's gonna pull out his
see.
loot that he hasn't pulled out in a hot minute.
Oh,
And very quietly,
Music.
just kind of try to remember any songs about this
Okay.
place or
go ahead and
Anything
roll
else
me
that
what is
fun.
it? Perform, right?
I've got a storytelling.
Storytelling. Yeah,
or
that would work.
performance. Okay.
I will
So I do
allow
have
it.
a whole special stat for the storytelling class.
That is true. That is true, Vistani. You do have that.
So I
extra
gotta
stat.
push for it sometimes.
Okay. Let me bring up. Let me see here. Let me see if I can give you some juicy.
I think I already
lore
failed a
you would
history
know.
check, so I don't mind if I don't get anything. But
I mean, you
know,
wouldn't
I
necessarily
remember
get.
the old tales.
Yeah, you would get things of like. So you could remember like old tales from like. Kind of like nursery rhyme type of things, like London Bridge is falling down. Technically, it's a true historical basis,
Yeah.
but like that's not an actual
You
necessarily
don't actually
true
know
rhyme.
that. Yeah.
It's just it's based in historically. So that's the kind of stuff that you get. You get the like kind of the understanding of like older songs of talking about the, there was a city, it was a big, a great city. It was flooded somehow or destroyed.
The song could
And-
be big.
It's not like it's it's one of those weird songs of like, it's not necessarily like a children's rhyme, but it's just one of those like stories kind of telling of the past of something, but then it kind of just ends with the city no longer being around, like not existing. So
A
it's not
is
really
for
much more than what you
Arkansas, B's for bugs.
yeah, not really much more than what you've already found out about the place, but you do remember that there are some things.
I have a little song about it. That
Yeah,
rules.
I'm not gonna write one for it, so
It doesn't need to actually exist.
nope.
Just in our heads.
Yep. I am not a Sam Riegel. I am not writing songs about random things.
Nor am I. All right.
The bogs of Bereza, there's flooding now, flooding now, flooding now. The bogs of Bereza's flooding now. Oh shit, there's Strahd.
Very good.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
No, it's just a simulacrum. Don't worry.
There is a D&D group. I think I said this. There's a D&D group that I listen to do this. That their recap every week is a guy who writes a poem about last week's adventure,
Ooh.
That's fun.
and he reads the poem as their recap.
Cute.
Cool.
I'm like, you have way more talent than I do.
Mm.
I can't write a
Also
poem
time.
one anytime. All right, you guys. The rest of your excuse me, watch continues on without problem. And you guys begin to see the morning come. It's not super bright out, despite what the lights are showing you. Because I want to be able to see on the map. Because of the overhang of the trees, it is considerably dark still.
Okay.
So when you guys wake up around what Zophie would know to be about 8 a.m., it may as well be 4 a.m. It's just darkness, because while the sun is starting to crest over the horizon, you can't see because you're in a marshland full of trees. So it is not tall enough to be up above the trees to allow light to come in through the canopy. That's the word I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
Q.
And
Okay,
you're also
so-
in a valley between mountains, so it doesn't come in from the sides either. You're just kind of out of luck till it's above over your head.
Sir DM, could you click the long rest button, please?
Yeah.
If we have indeed had a long rest.
I mean, yes, you would have a long rest by this point.
Yay.
You guys wake up and begin your morning preps.
Anything in the book?
Yeah, I need.
No, there is not.
Cool. Awesome.
I like candles in
Lovely.
a bog.
Why don't you roll me a...
I will float your candles above the water.
I will help.
Well,
I will
okay,
hold
I
them.
guess that...
Never mind
yes,
then.
technically you
Rock the
can.
I
Psionics.
sit my butt down in this bog and I start my things. Oh, cool. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Wet
One
cat
thing to
butt.
keep in mind, you are running low on candles.
Shit.
Oh god.
Because you've been using basically the same candles since you picked them up.
Since we got to Barovia.
So
Oh.
they are not much left. You've got a handful of days at best left of these candles.
They're getting a little stubby, a little short.
Yeah, they're not much left of them.
You know,
Your
I hear
ritual
that we
thing
can
needs to
make.
be sped up.
I hear that you can make candles out of earwax, but I've never tried it.
Yeah.
If you find a way, please
Yeah.
let me know.
If you
because
can make
this is getting a
12
little
candles
bit
out of
nasty.
your earwax, I'll be impressed.
Dude, that is
Have you seen the
something
size of my
Shrek-
ears?
I'm impressed, to be honest.
That is something that Shrek would be impressed with, not gonna
Honestly,
lie.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
that's
Shrek could do it.
he made one out of his
I
earwax.
think he made
One! He made one!
one.
Didn't he make two? Two ears?
No, he made
No, I think it was
one.
just the one. Yeah. I thought it was two at first too.
Anyways.
Yeah. I need this one?
Also, rabbit ears still only have a hole down at their base. The rest of
Yeah,
it is
I
just skin.
I know.
It's not like that's all hole filled with earwax.
No,
That would be
that's not right.
gross.
You know, I have idea. Oh, I have idea.
Okay.
This?
So, with the help of your allies and friends, the ritual, you were able to do your ritual. Harrigan is prepping his spells. Mikael's prepping
Once
his
I finish my ritual, I will make my
2
butt
spells
dry
I
with
think he can
the spell.
cast.
There.
Yes.
My butt now.
Yes, I was right.
I was about to say, after helping DeRosa with her ritual thing, Zila's gonna go to the jacket that she was using to lay on over the night and just kind of shake it out a little bit before also remembering that she could also do prestidigitation.
You just like to my own self, just poof.
And she's like,
much better.
right, I can do that
This
now.
spell is so useful. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very. But she also looks and sees that there's some spots thinning
Mm.
because plasmoid skin.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
membrane.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, the same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, your clothes you've been wearing have started to get a little bit thin in some spots.
Yep.
As, unlike Zophie, your stuff is not magically protected from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zila will frown at it, but put on her jacket just as she normally does.
All right. And you all will begin to set off. And make your trek. If you go to the Barovia map, you will see where the party token is.
Mm-hmm.
I need survival check from whoever is leading the party through this bog.
I would also
I will
like to...
assist if Mikael does so.
Yeah, or I can assist you.
Survival?
Survival.
I mean,
Okay.
survival is a
Don't you
wisdom
have like a
stat.
bonus or something to it?
I'm not proficient in survival.
Okay, then never mind. I'll make that.
Yeah.
But I just
I-
I was
It
He has.
misremembering, I think.
He gets
Yeah.
advantage on the check
Yeah,
to
something.
find a safe place for you guys when you're traveling on
Oh,
the
okay,
ground.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. I was
Yeah.
due to a feat that he has.
using
No,
mention-
that's is
Or,
that a feat?
Yeah, I think it was a feat
That's just a class, isn't
or
it?
class ability.
using
one of the two.
mixing.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would like to
That
keep
not
an
work?
eye out for anything strange trying to approach us, kind of like the wasps.
Okay.
If you want me to make a perception, I can.
Yeah, since you're actively looking.
Yeah.
I will assist Zila.
Okay, let me re-roll that.
I tried to say it before the roll finished.
There we
Okay.
go. That's better.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
I mean, technically that is lower than my passive, but oh well.
Yeah, sometimes that's just how that works.
I want to watch for anything natural landmarky that pops up.
Okay. With a 16, you guys are kind of able to get in kind of around this area-esque. Now, I will say, bear in mind, while that there is water running through here, this is not like deep, deep water. It is standing pools of water because it's a bog.
Mm.
If you pointed somewhere, we couldn't see it.
I was just in general talking about this specific area on the map. It
We
was not
moved
a
to here,
specific.
basically, from there to
Okay.
there, basically.
I hadn't gotten the map up yet.
Oh, yeah, you moved from there to there.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, these like puddle-ish things are just like small. I don't want to say ponds because it's not. They're not really that. They're not that deep. But I guess that's the only word for them. 'Cause they're just small bodies of shallow, stagnant water.
Gross.
I mean, it's a
Yes.
bog. It doesn't. It's not
Yeah.
nice looking.
Again, I wanted to go a different way through here, but here we are.
It doesn't smell great either.
Good.
It's not like it's not enough to trigger any sort of con save or something like that because it's not a putrid smell. But if you're ever around standing water or like a
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Like that's the kind of smell you're getting all over the place.
Yeah.
And you all now smell like it too.
Prestidigitation once we get out of here,
Lovely.
D, huh?
So
Okay.
you get to about here as the darkness begins to set in. Let's see, what is... okay. You aren't seeing anything standing out coming around at all. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything.
Mhm.
Everybody roll me perception.
Ooh. Okay.
Sure.
It's
Am I
not
listening
hearing
or
or listen. This
Okay.
is purely a sight one.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I
To
can't
check.
roll today.
No, I get it. This is a purely a sight.
Mm,
Jesus, Harrigan. What the fuck?
yeah.
Wisdom
Hers is
caster.
Wild.
Double proficiency.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, that also
Yeah.
probably helps. Yeah.
Expertise. It's
Yeah.
good.
It really is.
Mhm.
First level
Okay.
rogue. Let's go.
So the two that got over 20
Uh-huh.
somehow. You do begin to see some chunks of rock strewn throughout the area as you begin to get closer.
Okay.
I would recommend we camp here for the night. I
Yeah.
can help us sleep well on some rock.
No, it's fine. I have the spell ready today. It'll give us a dry area. We'll be able to get good sleep tonight.
What spell is that?
The same one I used when we were going down the mountain.
Oh,
Demon's tiny head.
well,
Yeah. Let me pull up the verbiage of the spell for you. Spell and other magical effects don't expend. Skip down. Where's the line that says? Let's see. Yeah, okay. The atmosphere inside of the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Lovely.
Hmm?
So there's like a
Mhm.
layer of bog water against the side of the spell.
Gross.
Um,
I have something to augment that if we want to stay above the water.
Well, I mean, it'll stay dry regardless. It'll keep the water out. But what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking of stone shape on some of these rocks and kind of make essentially a platform on stilts to kind of keep us off.
I mean, we can. Weirdly, I think the mushy ground's gonna be softer and more comfortable. Though, whoever has last shift is gonna wake up to, bog when the spell ends.
What are you talking your spell?
Yes, well, once it ends, the water will come back into the area, and
Well,
it's a way to
Nice.
wake up.
yeah.
Have we asked why there are rocks here specifically? Are they supposed to be here, or are these not normal rocks for a bog?
I'm glad you asked.
Is there anything strange about these rocks?
Tell me
Now
about
that they're being
because I am not.
now
good
that
at
they're being
nature.
pointed out because a few of us did not
Uh,
roll high enough. Yeah,
yeah,
is there anything
roll
special
nature.
about these rocks?
Are you sure?
Let's all look at the rocks together.
Why is
God.
nature int? Bro, I looked over, I was like, I only have a +5. It's so stupid.
Move over.
I can't
buddy.
roll today. I can't
It's
roll
so
today.
stupid.
Okay.
I've been rolling sub 10 today.
Ouch.
Oh,
So-
rocks. Well,
Drosta, Mikael, Zophie. The DC was a 13, unfortunately, Joey.
damn.
Fucking
Rolled
man,
just
that's so
under what my DC
stupid.
was.
Isn't it though, Joey? Isn't it?
It is kind of dumb. I will agree with that. In a druid
Well, I got a
specifically
12,
case.
so I don't get this either. So
I thought you. Oh,
No, I got a
I
12.
saw your other Drosta up top. Okay, so never
No, that was why I'm
mind.
looking for others.
Just Zophie and Mikael.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I saw the 14 up there with perception. I thought that was the nature.
I wish it was a 14. That'd be awesome.
So just you two.
Only.
You two look around, and Zophie, it makes sense that you would know a little bit more about this. These are not natural formed rocks. These rocks were hewn at some point in time. They've been weathered and worn and chipped, but there are signs of like chisel having been
Okay.
used on these at some point in time. They're very worn and you know,
Sure.
overgrown mossy stuff now.
Yeah.
But at one point in time, these rocks were hewn into some sort of shape. They're relatively squared off, but not completely.
Okay.
Okay.
I share this with the party.
Yep.
Would anybody like to make sure that they're not cursed or something? I don't know, chiseled with some sort of weird hex. Can we touch them?
Let's see.
I would like to investigate to see if there's any stuff on it. I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna touch.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to investigate and try to find more information on them.
Holy shit!
You cannot roll.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, devices. There does not seem to be any
Wow.
there's not seem to be anything that is pinging on your
Wait.
radar currently.
Let me take a closer look at this.
Don't touch it.
Sure.
I
I won't touch it, but I will take a closer look.
Yeah.
'cause apparently I can only roll above 20s right now.
So, Zophie, as you look around, and let's see, insight is wisdom, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. I was trying to roll for Vasilka too to see what she got, and I couldn't remember.
Wait, why are we rolling insight?
To try to gain insight into what these rocks are for.
Okay.
Insight rocks?
Oh,
Right,
sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know
or-
you could
sorry.
Wait,
insight rocks.
investigation.
Yeah, I meant to roll investigation.
Are the rocks alive?
It's.
I didn't
it's
even-
the same
that-
number.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
that's why you're
checking
like-
out on that, because that didn't.
That's why you're
It
like,
made sense
is
in my
insight
head.
wisdom?
It made sense
No,
in my head,
sorry.
so I was like, oh yeah, no,
It's
that's
all good.
yeah.
They're both a +6, so it doesn't
It-
matter.
okay, it doesn't matter. And this makes sense once again that Zophie would be aware of this because of where she's from. These definitely look like they were part of potentially a wall at some point.
Okay.
Or some type of stone structure similar to it. Whether that was a wall or, you know, a building or something like that. This was definitely intentionally carved in the shape to be stacked together.
Mikael,
Mm-hmm.
was this place always a bog?
Oh, I thought we talked about this. There used to be like a town here.
Right.
It
Do you know
flooded a long time ago, but no, the details are
No.
sort of fuzzy.
Oh. Okay.
That was
Yeah.
the song I was singing about. Don't you remember?
Right. Yes. Sophie remembers. Yes, she does. I'm bad.
Weren't we asleep?
I've been humming it all morning.
Oh, okay.
Sure, we'll go with it. Why not?
Sure. Also,
think
we've talked about
whatever's-
this previously.
Yes, you have
Left
talked about the city having existed.
Whatever's left of the town should be close. I think there used to be walls for it.
Mm-mm.
I think it's
Isn't that
best
one
we
of our
definitely.
areas to travel to.
Yeah, it is. We should definitely rest before getting there tomorrow, though. We don't know what we're gonna find.
Gotcha.
Good idea.
Sounds like a good plan.
What is the radius of that spell that you can cast?
It is. Let me open back Tiny Hut. A 10-foot radius.
Ah, perfect.
We're all nice and cozy together.
Yeah.
Tangled up.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
It's literally that big.
So, DM,
Mm-hmm.
what I'd like to do is I would like to use stone shape twice to make 2 5x5 platforms. One of them just like maybe a foot or 2 off of the ground, and the other one like 4 feet off of the ground.
Okay.
I'd like to put those like side by side.
Okay. That's doable. I don't see why you couldn't. I think that that's totally
Okay.
doable.
Okay, cool. I would think if you were awake, you could stay up on the taller one to get like Overwatch or something. I don't know. And between the 2 platforms, it'll be crowded, but we can all sleep side by side and be all warm and cozy together. If you don't prefer sleeping in the marsh.
Yeah, I'll take dry.
I'll take dry.
Clever.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
Why is my vision weird?
Because you're seeing the different maps.
When I
Here, let me give you.
no, click onto me, and then see what happens.
I click you
no
and I
light
see
source?
black and white.
Yeah.
There's no light source.
Why? Oh, there's no light source on the map. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, my bad. That happened when I was trying to figure out where this other random light source was that was earlier. I turned them off so I could narrow down where the light source was that I was seeing.
Sorry. Continue. Anyways, roll what?
Those that are staying awake for the watch. I need perceptions.
Who's taking first watch?
That is a good question.
I'll take first watch.
Mikael, you should take first watch too.
I didn't want to monopolize anyone's time. Sure, I'll take first watch.
No, okay, that's good with me, I suppose.
That's good with me,
I guess. Yeah, there's the fingers. I was doing that on my
You guess, huh?
Anyways.
Hold. Okay, perception.
I mean,
Why am I
deception.
blind? There we go. What? Deception?
Oh, I'm inciting.
Oh, they're
Oh.
inciting your.
I didn't see that. What? There's no deception of the. I guess there is, isn't there? Huh?
Everyone
Well,
get nice and cozy around this thing because
Yeah,
we're
I'd have
supposed
to
to
nat 20
be-
that.
we're supposed to be nice and cozy.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
Real close together.
yeah.
Here, D, there we
Real
go.
close.
Yeah, really close together. There we go.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Who the fuck?
that was 10. 100%.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Mom, they're messing with our tokens.
Damn.
Yum.
DM.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay.
There.
So Harrigan and Mikael are our first victims. I mean, watch takers.
Yeah,
I'm sure
they
it'll be
sure are.
fine.
They
Ignore
sure
this roll.
are.
This roll
Yeah.
means nothing.
Okay, sure. Uh-huh.
Holy fuck, 10. You're so predictable.
Fuck
Get
you.
sleep, my dude.
Sleep is for the weak.
It is the Thursday, so you know.
Are you rolling deception to like fake being asleep right now?
No shit, Sherlock.
Shouldn't that be stealth? Shouldn't that be stealth?
Yeah, that I think that should be a stealth roll.
It's the same. Well, actually, no. I have a plus on stealth.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, let me help you.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's way higher. Here we go. Because of so many. Wow.
It's almost the same roll.
It's even better. It's a nat fucking one.
Yeah. It sure is. Anyways.
So both
So-
Mikael and Harrigan are fully aware that Sophie is wide awake still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. I've got this.
okay.
Pull out a good berry.
Mm-hmm.
I need some dexterity
Yeah,
check to see if you actually.
that's
It's
fair,
not
that's
gonna be
fair.
hard because you're not very far apart.
Ability
Don't roll
or
a one.
save?
Ability check.
Okay. That does make sense.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Incredible.
Unnecessary.
Forehead. Forehead.
Yeah.
Forehead.
But she's a blob right now, right? So it's like forehead part of the blob.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
directly on
Hit.
top. Directly on top.
Harrigan, come on.
They're
I'm
stacked
having
up
a
one by one.
hard time
Here.
trying to get to sleep. Stop it.
Probably you should keep trying.
Brother, if I don't roll a nat one, you're good. Or if I roll a.
Almost
That
an
was
out
close.
one.
That was close.
It was close.
Honestly, even with a nat one, you still would beat us.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled the wrong stat, but the points.
Ah,
just goes.
history. The history of me
I
not
ro- I
sleeping.
Oh, that's sat on
There
the
you
20
go,
for
it's
so
the
long on
same
my
roll.
screen.
It's the same dice roll.
Alright, fine. Jeez.
Sorry, you looked hungry.
No, you have a
And he's
stat.
more
Some
thirsty.
Nice snack.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he's more thirsty.
Damn. Alright.
Oh, I see.
Sophie will go to sleep.
Hey, Sophie.
Good night.
Let the
Sophie.
couple have their
Rest.
time. God.
Good night. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm out of liquid.
Yeah.
He was
He's angry.
thirsty.
He was
He's angry.
thirsty.
He was
Actually thirsty though.
Anyways, and now you guys start
Anyway.
smooching.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, they won't smooch it at the 10-foot by 10-foot circle, but you know, you guys can do what you want to do. I guess it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why
Yeah.
not. I don't see why not.
Nope.
The
What?
fuck was that?
What was that?
What was that?
She was
Oh,
inciting to see if she
Basilica.
can read the room.
Yeah.
She cannot.
That's fine.
Oh, Basilica, I love
She was
that for
trying
you,
to read
though.
the room. She utterly failed.
Good for her. You gotta try.
Well, it was more
I
of like,
love that she's
is
not
she going to be
understanding what's
aware
going on.
of what's happening? Is she going to make any sort of effort to not pay attention? No, she thinks that you guys are just going to have a pleasant conversation. So she's like, all right.
Do-do-do-do-do.
And we are.
Very pleasant. Anyways.
I don't know if there's much conversation I have,
Oh.
but I have an idea. Hey, Mikhail, I'm really far behind on this book. Do you mind keeping an eye out for the both of us?
Sure.
Some things don't need words.
Amen, Tank. What I'm gonna do, what's your positioning on this platform right now?
It's like I think we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like it's like a taller platform, right? I think like his legs are like hanging off the side. It's just sort of
Okay. I think I can
Checking
work
out.
with this. So
what do you want it to
Harrigan-
be?
No, that I think works. Harrigan like crawls over to the edge, pulls out his book. He like rolls onto his back and uses your lap as a pillow for him to just start reading.
Damn it.
I love this.
Me too. I'm not awake for it.
You can enjoy it with not being awake.
But-
Let them have their moment.
Oh, as I'm sitting there just reading, I kind of go, "Oh yeah, by the way, dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah.
very, very helpful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that should help you out. There you go."
Kyle is like so still.
wait, I need an insight check on that. Hold on.
I love this. I
It
love
rolled
it.
on.
You should
What did
now
I
have dark
get?
vision.
It would have been a 3.
Yes, great.
This
Would have
is
been
such
a
good
total of
present to me.
12 for that. Hold on. There you go. That's even
Jesus.
worse. An 11.
Oh my god, meets it beats it, you know.
Let's go. What's the vibe? Are you just like, are you stiff? Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
disturb him,
What kind of
or like,
stiff?
oh my god, Tank. just like that awkward, like, oh god.
I think, yeah, like awkward teenager. Like, what do I do?
Mhm, mhm.
Aw.
I can't move or something. will change.
Aw.
It's the cat rule. The cat's laying on
cat.
you. You're not
Yeah,
allowed
yeah,
to move.
You know, I'm not an actual rabbit. You don't have to be like afraid of me being skittish or anything.
That's not. Everything's fine.
Okay. Well, as long as you're comfortable, I'm quite happy with this condition right now. It's making reading the book very easy. Thank you.
Anytime.
No. Hey, what's this word here?
Impudent?
What are you doing, Zila? Go to bed. God, here, take a good Betty. Yeet.
Zila's asleep.
These
This is just
slime
the
But it was awake just because I got
Yeah.
slapped in your face.
Zila is
Can
asleep.
sleep, huh?
Zila is asleep. I'm sorry. I was trying to help the player. I was trying to help Megan figure out what you were trying to say. I'm sorry.
We all had no
Yeah.
clue actually, so
I was just spitballing to try to help Megan. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
All right. You guys begin your watch, resting and relaxing and reading.
2 hours, 2.5.
You begin to hear a buzzing sound.
Fuck
God
me.
damn it.
God.
Coming from the north. Northwest.
Ah, shit, it's wasps.
Are you sure? We're not just going stir crazy, right? The
Either that
swamp
or
and all
something
that.
else is buzzing.
Ah, shit. Hey, guys, wake up.
What?
Or bees.
Not the
Oh,
bees.
All right. Zila stands up. Where are they coming from?
That away.
Northwest.
All right. Well, we might just be able to avoid them. The spell should keep them out. Creatures are barred from entering.
Did you wake us up?
Sit.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I
Okay.
did.
Yes.
They killed.
Here, let me just copy
Just putting my glass
and
away.
paste.
This is true. Yeah.
So unless they can dispel magic.
No, okay, then go back
That's
to sleep.
assuming
Very
that these are
fancy bees.
creatures.
I assume a wasp is a creature.
I assume it's a
I
creature.
hope so.
Do you mind if I
Listen,
stay
if it
up
gets
until?
close and it's a witch, then we'll tell you.
Do you mind if I stay up until we make sure that it's gone, just so that you're not alone?
Don't you ever?
Yeah, sure. I'm
Oh.
sure they're going to do something and probably make some noise anyhow.
Wake me up when I'm getting stung.
I think the stinging will do that.
Yeah, I would hope. You can feel pain, can't you?
She's back asleep.
Okay.
To answer your question,
The rest of us.
yes, we can.
You'll take
I
care
think
of
that's
this,
been
I thought
pretty
too.
obvious.
Yeah,
I can assure you we can.
I think. Huh.
I'm waiting for the buzzing sound, DM.
Okay. As
I'm sleeping.
you begin to hear the buzzing noise get closer and closer. The buzzing continues
Bees.
toward your direction.
I would like to ready an action if it does indeed successfully sting one of us.
And it kind of sits there. And
Okay.
if I so what is the color that you have chosen for this?
Hmm?
Huh?
What color?
Oh, the last sentence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The dome is opaque from the
Um,
outside of any color you choose.
Usually it's like I can't.
Swamp water colored.
Ooh, nice.
Hmm.
So it's like a brownish green.
Yeah, so
Bloody
it looks
brown
like a
green.
dome of water.
Gross.
yeah. You see them, they come up to it and then begin to make their way away.
Can I
Okay, good
maybe-
night, y'all. Go
can
back
I
to
maybe
sleep.
determine if they were scouting?
Roll insight.
Sure. I have not been rolling well tonight. Okay, that's good for me. Hard to tell though, I
It's-
imagine.
Yeah, it's not easy to tell because they're tiny. And it's just a giant swarm of them that came buzzing up.
The little
Look,
bee faces are like.
they were kind of right next, like, if you would have stuck your hand out, it would have been inside the wasps.
Yeah.
They were right on top of the dome, and then they turned around and started flying. the other direction away.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now, seeing as it seems to have worked.
You know, as much as I want to read this book, I kind of have an idea.
What?
Should I go see where they're coming from?
Do you really think that's a smart idea in the middle of the night?
In the middle of the night? No, but it's an opportunity I have that's fleeting as we speak.
I don't know if you should fly off by yourself in the middle of the night.
Are you inciting me? Is that was for the wasps, wasn't it?
That was for the wasps.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea to do it at night, but, you know, if we get a little bit of information where these things are coming from...
You said that they were coming. These came from the northwest, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
The same direction I believe they came from the last night. Well, close enough to.
Same direction we are heading.
Yeah.
Probably we'll find where they're coming from soon enough.
I'm gonna go to sleep. If more seem to be attempting this dome, we should all probably fight. But as it is right now, I'm gonna go back to sleep while I can.
Good night.
Hakshu!
Good night. Alright, well, back to this business.
Mikael Bay, like,
Relax. A little.
Yeah, the wasps, you know. That kind of put a weird spin on the situation.
just a little.
A bit.
I guess it's handy that they can't get through this barrier.
So handy.
No.
Helpful.
Alright. The rest of the watch passes. Who is taking next?
Who are you
How much
guys
time do I
making
get
up?
on the book?
Let's say. I'm gonna say 2 hours
Okay.
between throwing good berries at Sophie and then
A good use of time, let's be honest.
Yeah.
the watching for the wasps to come in and then leave.
No. That took up enough time.
So
I'll wake up to Rosta.
I'll wake up Sophie. She seemed like she really wanted to be awake earlier.
okay.
What? Oh, is it? Okay, my turn.
Yeah, here's your morning good Betty, by the way.
Fuck you. I mean, thanks.
No, no problem.
Stop throwing them at me.
Alright.
Alright. Who else were we waking? Darosta?
I woke up
It's
to
the
Rosta.
roaster.
Okay.
Give me perception. +5.
Yes. Alright, let me add that 5 into there.
19 total.
Boy.
Let me add a number. Oh, I see why. It was locked. Yeah. Wow.
The curse transfers to you.
I figure she thinks she's safe within the barrier, so she's like not paying too much attention.
Yep. Watch it starts out just fine.
Oh man. At least we're almost there, right?
Almost to where?
I don't know. Mikhail keeps saying there's a town in the center of this place. Or there used to be. Plus, it's one of the places we were told to travel, right?
I suppose so, yes.
Any ideas what, spell I should ready for tomorrow? Don't really know what we're gonna run into.
It's just hard to say because this one is honestly pretty useful.
I mean, it is, but I have a feeling we might run into the source of these when we get to town. Who knows
Do you
what-
think there would be something that you could do that would be more offensive or more like to help us out?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it would be better? There's a few things I could do. I could do something to just make us increase all of our defenses, or I'm not gonna lie, I do have something I kind of want to do to your sword.
Like what? It is a good sword.
Yeah, but just imagine if on top of its already incredible power, if it was just radiating with holy energy.
It just already it lights up with holy energy. How much more holy can it be?
Well, a lot. Zophie will explain the holy weapon spell.
Yeah, there it is. Me, the paladin, not knowing what that is at all. I was sitting here like, holy weapon.
Bonus action lasts
Holy
an hour.
weapon. Holy weapon. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Circle of Power. Just saying.
Oh yeah, see, you knew. So, see, you're on to both the paladin spells.
It's
Yeah.
not like I was reviewing Aileen spells the other day. Anyways.
That could be helpful.
Yeah,
I would not say
or-
no to it necessarily.
My only other idea, although it would be much more short-lived, I could prepare something. You know what those stupid snowmen did to us?
With the magical coldness.
Yeah,
that they cast
that
on us? Yeah,
freezing cones they blasted on us.
yeah, that was terrible.
I could get that ready in case there's a bunch more of those swarms. It could be good to take a bunch of them out at once.
It is an option. What? We have to find something here. Are there any options you think could help with that?
Locate object is a second level spell?
I don't know.
I know it's like a second or maybe third. Locate object. What level spell is that?
I was like, what level?
Yes, I
have?
can. I can choose lower level spells
Woo!
and upcast them.
5th level fireball. 5th level
Oh my
fireball.
This is 6th level. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, it's
Maybe.
6th level? Damn.
No, find the path is 6th level. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Locate object though is 2nd level.
That could be an option.
Yeah,
so
locate
I do
object
not
is
know.
second.
We could either use all of our power together, or if you wanted to do something like that, it might help as well. But it is kind of up to you, really.
If we get stuck in the town, I think we spend the second day, and I'll prepare that. We don't know exactly
That
how
is a good
close we're
second
gonna
option.
get.
Okay.
Agreed.
This bog is terrible to walk through.
Yeah, I hate this. Ugh. Yeah. Well, I suppose it is dry today. Some work done. And Sophie's gonna go ahead and pull out the plushie.
As she pulls it
and-
out, I will be like, did you get anything else in your head pop up that is new information?
No, it hasn't. We haven't really had.
My
much
blood did nothing to
time.
help you? What do you mean?
Sorry. What? Say that again?
My blood did nothing to help you?
Oh no! That's not what I meant. No, I. Let me. Hold on.
Was there any purpose to doing
Hold
this? At all
on. Let
of
me
purpose?
let the player pull up the Krabby Patty secret formula. Hold on.
Is my sacrifice even worth anything? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula one of these days.
No plankton.
Not today.
Except I'll be successful.
Right.
I will sleuth it. I don't know how I will, but I will.
I gotta. God, I always forget. There it is. I always forget where it's under. Alright, so I have that and that so far. Let me just open up, something else. Open my notes. Let's see. I need to find. No, it's in here. Sorry, I need to find the list of. There it is. Let's see. I still need that. I mean, I don't know. While the blood, not just materials, are necessary, I feel like I need to get more work done on this. Maybe the next thing will pop in my. Well, I do need her blood.
Whose blood?
And Sophie will look straight across at Irina.
Is there
Human.
a specific reason you need her blood specifically?
Human. It requires regular human blood. I needed Harrigan's because it was the vampirism within it. I needed yours because you're not a human, but you're still a humanoid.
Well spotted.
I know I need a human snack, and I think that's all the blood. Then I think that's maybe all the blood. Maybe.
I certainly hope so, but how are you going to convince her to give you blood? That is very strange question to ask her of all people too.
Yeah, maybe we'll just kill somebody. Run into. I shouldn't talk like that.
A bit dark there. Okay.
Sorry.
Man, it's a good thing Zila is asleep.
I am honestly trying to help
Sheesh.
you and to be here to support you, not this, but you in this situation. So.
No, you're right. And like I said, once we get to town, I'll get the supplies and we can legend lore, get some more information. I'll do everything I can to get more knowledge on whatever this is. But for now, I need to work on this. And I'm gonna spend however much time you allow me to add to it.
The roaster
I'm
makes
gonna
a face and just keeps watching around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
So-
the same 2 hours.
Okay. Cool. It's a long way to go.
It's not a simple thing.
No, it's a process.
All right. Who are you waking up for the third?
I'll wake up Zila.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
All right.
I didn't see
I will
any
awaken
more,
Irina, and I will tell Veselka if you don't mind helping out as well. Maybe you could help too.
She will nod her head.
I didn't see any more bees. We didn't.
There were not any more bees that I saw either.
That's good.
Yeah. Before we swap out for the day, I still can't decide. Tomorrow, for when we get to this place, wherever it is we're getting to, do you think it'd be better that I have a spell to help destroy those bees, or to protect us?
Well, do we know for a fact we're going to get where we're going to go?
I mean, if these were the walls, whatever used to be here can't be far.
If you want to roll the dice, per se, I think something that maybe empowers all of us would be very beneficial. Or something that takes them
He's pretty good. Just saying.
defensive, or something that empowers all of us, in my opinion. Of course,
Okay.
anything that takes them out in mass would always be helpful. I'll leave it up to your discretion.
Thanks, Ciela.
I'm gonna insight. Are you being sarcastic?
Yes, there is a slight eye roll.
Sorry, I'm not
No,
helpful in the-
it's fine. Also, I came to a realization. I could be using a better spell. I could be
Okay.
doing something better than this that I'm doing right now for us.
Perhaps you want to try that tomorrow?
Yeah. I think a private sanctum will be a little bit better.
Well, if is it going to still be this cozy?
Yeah. It'll also be a lot larger.
That's what I meant by cozy.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to stretch our legs, if that's the phrase.
Oh yeah. We'll be able to stretch our legs.
What do you mean? We're so cozy sitting, sleeping side by
Oh,
side.
I'm sure
Shoulder to
Harrington and
shoulder.
Mikael are enjoying themselves.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Here's me realizing there's a much better, higher level spell.
Yeah.
Look, I don't play wizards often. Yo,
Hey, Zophie.
Is this the spell
Yeah.
that I'm thinking of? Yes.
Mhm.
Tomorrow.
about private
do you
sanctum?
think?
Sorry.
Hey, Zophie. Tomorrow, do you think we could have a watch together?
Oh, where are you going? Work? All right, it's not Friday. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Becky.
Bye, Becker.
Becky.
Do I need to repeat myself?
Yeah.
Do you think we could have a watch tomorrow, Zophie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you're gonna go Hanshu because I'm getting ready to take my watch. So my
Zophie will.
perception +5.
Sophie will go to
Hi-ya.
sleep.
There's a
Oh,
good
okay.
roll.
Get out then.
There's a good fucking roll. Finally. Jesus.
Gosh.
Ghost? Hello?
Never mind. I'll figure that out later.
Ghosty boy.
Okay.
No, I was just
What-
really confused why you would choose private sanctum.
Why not?
Because all it does is just enhance an area that's a square and makes it secure. It doesn't make something. That's why Ayaki used it in the room to cut off sound going to the outside.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't actually give
It's
us
not
like
like
a
it's not a bubble, it's not like a
Yeah.
mansion.
I
It is
suppose,
just
okay.
it takes an area and says no sound can go in or out, no people can teleport in and out, no light could go in or out. That's all it does. It does it. Things can go
one that
through
they-
it just fine.
You want to
Are you thinking of Magical Manor? Mordekainen's Magical Manor? Or
Manor.
something?
Mordenkainen's
Yeah.
that's a 7th level spell.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
very
was
high
like,
one.
yeah, there's
Okay,
no
I take
way.
back everything we did as far as good.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
7th
Yeah,
level.
Mordenkainen's
Yeah.
Magnificent Mansion is the 7th level.
So yeah, better to do this one for now.
No, we're
then.
gonna be cozy for a while. Anyways.
Still
Okay,
cozy.
I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want you to take
Yeah.
the
No, good
spell
call.
and regret it.
Alright. Alright. For your knowledge, I am gonna prepare Dance Macabre. No, I'm kidding. I will prepare
I mean,
um,
also, it'll be fun.
Circle of Power.
Hey, I love it.
Fun.
Oh, what did that
Um,
do?
Circle of Power is that bullshit power that
Morstead
Um,
uses.
no, it's not Circle. Well, yeah, it
No.
is sort of what Morstead
Kind of.
uses. But this is what Zuval used at the tournament fight.
Everyone will have advantage on spells and spell-like abilities.
And it gives them
Mhm.
evasion. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
Yes.
And
Anyway.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
putting it on my paladin.
Yep.
Anyways.
Wait, what? Why do you have
Mhm.
a little person that says Zophie on your token, DeRosta?
What?
Do you not see
Hmm?
that?
No.
What?
No.
How does nobody... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Never mind.
I was like,
I was like, I
what?
don't know how to help you, but I don't see what you're saying. So.
Nope, I'm stupid.
Anyways,
It's a
if
minimized
the
character
DM would
sheet.
like to join me on
Oh.
perception
Oh,
checks,
okay.
I
I see.
did.
I rolled a
I will-
27.
There's Irina. There's
Uh-huh.
Vasilka.
Jesus. Is that with a +5?
Yes, it is
Irina's
with
with
the
the plus
+5.
5. Vasilka's is not. So Vasilka's is actually a 23.
Hey, yo, Vasilka, let's go.
She rolled an 18.
Damn.
Plus
So,
0 to wisdom.
with all of our powers combined, do we notice any wasps in the distance or anything?
Nope.
Cool.
And she all avoided them already.
Adorable.
Meow.
The random cat somehow appears in the hut. It is unknown
As per
how it
usual.
appeared here. It just did.
There's that cat again. Tell me you two see that.
Yes. It's quite
Okay,
pretty.
good. So it just kind of appears and disappears out of existence a lot.
You know, if it wasn't Barovia, I would question it more.
I already question it, but I mean, what don't I question, I guess?
True. I think. That sounds wrong.
I don't take it as an offense. I generally distrust anything and everyone, generally speaking.
You know, not a bad idea sometimes. I went a little British
Yeah.
there, putting an R at the end of it.
Yeah, but it causes issues. As she glances at Sophie briefly.
Hongshu.
I don't think that you were the one that caused that issue.
No. Something was nagging me throughout that entire time. Maybe it was my own naivety.
I think something is nagging at her.
Something absolutely is. She I understand she took the gift to help. It's not her decision that I'm concerned about. It's what it could potentially do to her that I'm concerned about. We haven't seen the consequence. We've seen the consequence with, well, at least partially with Harrigan, I think. He's still not fully himself.
That actually reminds me.
And-
I'm sorry, continue. I just got reminded of something I need to do.
And Mikhail was Harry for a time. So there's consequences, either physical or otherwise. Psychological. I'm just worried for her. DM, is Zila aware that Zofia asked for Harrigan's blood?
I do believe that Harrigan mentioned it the following day.
Yeah, I've got to have told you about it.
How about this? I roll a dice. High, you've told. Low,
I'm pretty sure the fact is you have.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done
Okay.
this
We've
little
talked
number
about
before.
it's just
it.
nowhere in my notes does it. Do
I
know
believe
it's
that he
retconned
mentioned it
in
the
that-
following day because he had the bloodless condition and everybody was wondering why.
I remember him just saying something weird happened and left it at that. I
I do
would've
believe that he
written down
eventually
this.
clarified. I distinctly remember him
in the
talking
hopes
about
that
it.
Zophie has told you everything too, then that should have been brought up.
I
as well,
don't
hopefully,
think-
so.
I don't
I'm
think Zila's
pretty
been told.
confident. I
I'm
think you. I'm.
I'm
pretty
fairly
I would have
certain-
written this down. I would have written this
Buddy.
down. That's the thing.
I
because-
don't
It was
know.
retconned in that Zophie told you everything afterwards. It was just like a blanket statement. Yeah.
I would have written this down because I was trying to keep track of everything that Zila knows about this. And the only thing that Zila knows really is that you took the gift. And that you have some weird thing going on with your plushie now.
No, I know Harrigan said that he took it, and I'm almost certain that Drosta mentioned offhanded that he had asked for her blood too. Or she had asked for her blood too.
So? I thought so.
If you guys are okay with Zila knowing this knowledge, I,
thought that it
will
was established that we
defer.
told
I
you,
am
like, as
I
a
am
statement
almost
of fact,
positive you
yeah.
do know this knowledge. So
Because I have in my notes that like we established that like Zophie had to tell you a lot, but basically everything for me to give him or to give her my blood. So that was the whole thing. Yeah. Hopefully.
I will. Okay.
yeah, I would think that I am fairly certain that you should know everything.
Okay. The fact that she's asking for blood, the belladonna, I'm not. It's confusing as to what she's going to be doing with it. She says she needs to do something. I just don't. Has she asked for anything specific from either of you? Or do you know of anything?
I'm trying to think. Because Vasilka's told you what she knows. I'm trying to think if Irina knows anything different. No, I don't think I know anything different. I'm fairly certain nobody. No, because I know she's not been told any different. I'm trying to think if she overheard anything different, but I don't
Not that I can
recall her
recall
overhearing
offhand.
anything other than what's already been talked about. So, no, I don't know anything more.
What about you, Vasilka? You didn't so happen to overhear anything?
She will shake her head no.
I just don't trust this. She's asking me to. Well, a couple days ago, before I went, she said to just trust her on it, and I'm trying to. I can't. Why can't I?
I don't have a good I can't talk in the accent tonight. I couldn't talk yesterday either, so I don't have a good answer to that, unfortunately. I wish I did.
No use in obsessing over something we don't know. We'll figure something out in the future. In any case, how are you, Irina?
Let's see. How well is she? That's not English. How good is she? That's the I am okay. It is it's not easy to trek through this type of terrain. Also, wearing this armor every day is really tiring.
I imagine.
Like, you don't think it is, because, like, you wear it, you're not carrying it. But that gets just as tiring, especially in this stuff. This is like 30 extra pounds.
And I'm sure the water is not making it any easier. It's probably feeling like it's adding on a few extra pounds.
To my boots, yes. Although, that may actually be the case. I may have 30 pounds worth of water in my boots at this moment. As she, like, pulls off a boot and dumps water out of it. I was just standing here. I did this before I went to sleep, and it did it again.
Technically, shouldn't this thing keep her dry right now?
That would imply that she doesn't, like, take her stuff off and set it to the side, and then it just...
Got it.
Didn't factor in the fact that in tiny little place, set boots outside of safe dry ground. I said she's not intelligent. She's wise. She's not intelligent.
Maybe put the boots there instead, as Zayla points to, not out in the hole, in the mud.
You know, that makes a lot more sense.
And what about you, Vasilka? How are you faring?
Let's see. She, I'm trying to think if there's a way to... I should just put out her book and write good. I was trying to think of, like, another way that she could, like, motion or do an action to show it, but hey, I can't think of the sign language for good. I know it, I just can't think of it. So she's just going to pull out her book and write good.
Well, that's good. I think I would have preferred going down the cold mountain over this, but that's just my opinion.
She kind of, like, shrugs a little bit.
Hopefully we find what we're looking for in this bog, although I have no idea where to start looking. I believe we're here for a seed. And...
As Irina looks around at all the trees.
exactly.
I do believe that will be a harder task. I can't do that accent tonight. Harder task than I think that the people thought it might be.
For all we know, it could be under all the muck.
True. I mean, I guess if we find a very wooded area, we might be in luck. It does make things grow better, right?
That is true.
Although that's also presuming it's buried. If it's in a chest, it's not going to help.
I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. Does Irina have anything for Zila?
Not currently.
Does Vasilka have anything for Zila?
No. Not currently. At some point,
Okay.
Irina will have something, but not currently.
Okay. Then I am good for the watch to finish.
Okay. As you guys, excuse me, I finished the watch. Everybody begins to stir and begins to wake. It is still dark outside.
Huh.
Sophie, you are aware it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and it is still dark.
Well, we didn't have any more of those wasps.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good at least.
Yeah.
It's because of the tree cover. We believe that it's so dark.
That's what you believe. That is what it has been so far.
Yeah.
That is what it appears to be.
I'm just going to investigate something real quick. I'm going to bunny vampire walk my way up a tree.
As you do.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irina's gonna look at you and look at Mikael and back at you and back at Mikael and just kind of keep doing that as you walk up the tree more. She just keeps like just completely bewildered at the fact that Mikael thinks this is normal.
Uh-huh.
I find a rock that's out of the water and I start putting my candles around it.
There's the whole platform I made.
Yeah,
for
he
us.
did make the stone shape doesn't disappear.
Oh, perfect.
The dome does.
Oh,
But the
good.
stone
I
shape
go to that
stone shape
thing
is a
and I do the
permanent
thing.
effect.
Okay. Great.
At least as
I
far
do
as
that.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it's permanent.
I thought it was.
Do I
That's
see
my understanding.
anything once I
Um,
get to as far as I can before it snaps?
Mm,
Ooh. As you begin to climb the trees, you do get to where you can kind of see out the top, or at least kind of, what you assume is the top. It is dark and very heavily foggy.
Harrigan's alone, but he's gonna go through it. I'll become a wasp and fly around.
You fly up into the fog,
Huh.
and I need a perception check
Oh,
because as
no.
you fly up, you are immediately disoriented.
Ooh.
You fly up just
Hold-
in.
Hold
Okay.
Hold on, DM. I
Uh-huh.
know we haven't covered this before, but here's the deal. Is the mist like magical in origin? Cause True Sight.
This is not the same kind of effect. It's a good thought.
Okay.
Technically
Okay.
speaking, yes. In this area, it is not the same kind of effect.
Understood. You said perception?
Yes. 22. You are able to find your way back down to the canopy and get back down below. If you would like, you are welcome to roll a religion check.
+1? Sure.
Hey, look
So-
at you.
You're aware of what the true sight can give you by this point, because you've seen it to effect. You've seen it work on simulacrum in the temple. This effect of this fog is not magical, it is supernatural,
Ooh,
which is why I had religion.
interesting.
This is not done via magic, this is by divine of some nature.
Okay. Huh.
Oh.
I never considered the two. I thought they were interchangeable, but yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely.
Because it's the difference between a supernatural ability and a spell-like ability.
So as I'm a wasp's flying down the tree, what do I see everyone doing?
That's a great question. What is everybody doing? Well, the rest
I
was
am
setting up
checking
her
my book.
ritual.
Candle ritual.
I am checking my book and then waiting around, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vasilka is
I'm
just sitting next to the fire.
keeping an eye out.
Mikhail's looking up at the treetops.
You see Irina is like
Aw.
watching Mikhail to see what Mikhail is doing and
Like,
why
I
on
thought he was there,
earth-
but I didn't see him.
yeah. And Mikhail, you see a look of bewilderment on Irina. She's not hiding the fact. She's told you that this is confusing to her, so she's not trying to hide the fact that she's confused by all of this. But she's got the face like, really? That's what you see is happening currently. I don't know what
Sophie,
Sophie is
are you
doing.
Just kind of keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Nothing really special.
Yeah, just waiting.
Basically.
Right on Irina's neck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, does Irina try to spot the bug?
Do you want us to try to spot you?
Irina's not paying attention to him, but if she hears the thing and feels a land, she's gonna attack
Yeah.
I mean,
because she's a fighter. It's instinctual.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
Yeah, probably hits. Yeah, probably hits. I literally don't even have it up. Hold on, let's see. Wasp 5e. Do they have a character sheet
Probably
for
like
it? Giant
10
wasp.
or 11.
It's probably
I'll give
CR
you-
null.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a 12.
All right.
For a swarm, so that's what I'll use for the general, because that's kind of implying
Yeah.
that you're hitting the wasp.
Yeah, that's fair.
And let's see, unarmed is a D4 plus strength.
Oh, Jesus.
Hergen, you take 8 damage as she rolls a 4 and has a +4.
So funny.
So 1 damage is absorbed by the by the shape. The other 7 go through to you.
Wound 7.
So he just pops out of
So he pops
wild
out and
shape.
falls to the side of Irene.
Wait.
Because you immediately come out of shape.
Hello, Irina. How are you?
What exactly was the
in
game
the
plan there?
Hergen,
she was confused at Mikael to now going, what in the... This is normal?
Are you okay, Harrison? No.
Yeah, that hurt. It kind of felt like I was getting a full force smack across the face, but it was like my whole body.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
exactly was
Oh,
the
let me help you
plan
up.
there?
Come on.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
And he just kind of goes,
Ugh.
and it just walks off to go start cleaning her stuff up. She is so confused by this. It makes no sense to her.
I think everyone's confused watching this. Like, what?
Like
Yeah.
Calypso stops what she's doing, looks up for like 2 seconds, it's just like and then
Looks up long enough to see Harrigan on his back on the ground.
let's do two together. He did some bullshit and then like because she hit him and it's just whatever. Yeah.
Zila's deadpan face was the reaction there. Like, huh?
So I know I don't do this every morning, but I feel like it is an implied thing. I get up and like, oh, okay, well, brush. Here's your good berry. Here's your good berry. Here's my good berry. I heal 1 HP.
Fair.
As you walk by Harrigan, Zila sighs and then taps you, and you get prestidigitation.
Oh,
So you're not muddy.
oh, thank you. It even smelled nice and clean. That,
A bonus.
It's gotta be
for
better
all of
than
us, a
smelling like
bonus.
wet
Cool,
rabbit.
yeah, it's not no, it's not very
Like
Right
wet
there.
dog smells gross. I can only imagine a rabbit.
Yeah.
I think that was a
Especially a large
benefit
rabbit.
from both you and all of us.
The rest of us are grateful as well, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
DM!
Yes.
And Zila's head. How are you doing, Sergey?
And dry.
Bastard.
I'm glad for you.
Thank you, you should be. It's great. Hey, I lived in a pond for 700 years. I get to be dry now.
You know?
You know, that's fair. I suppose that's my fault for not being specific. Has she been giving you any hard time?
You know, it's kind of odd. She was for a while, but ever since we've been here, not so much.
I don't like that. Strangely enough.
You know, now that you say that, I don't think I do either. Because if you're concerned, I should probably be concerned. Is that how the... No, wait. That's what's the other way around. I'm the patron. Wait a second here.
Ooh, listen to me.
I mean, yes, you are the patron here, and the fact, yes, this should be a concern of both of ours.
Yes, you're right. We're both concerned. It's all good. Good.
Okay, I guess the other question I have: did you see what Harrigan was talking about the other night? The chain thing on me, by any chance?
Let me see if he's noticed. You're gonna have a weird out-of-body moment for a second as he kind of like
Jesus, okay.
floats outside of you for a second. Nobody else sees him. Pops out and... Oh, that's what that is. That makes a lot of
Do
sense
I
actually
see
now. No, because it's technically in her mind, but it's not in her mind at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah, he's not
out-of-body
technically
moment.
apparating. It's kind of this weird, like, forcing a perspective of making her almost feel what he's seeing to make him be able to have the sense for it. It's a weird...
strange.
It's a weird out-of-body experience for... It's like astral projection, but not.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it astral projection.
No, because astral projection, Harrigan would technically see. Because that's just into an ethereal plane, which technically Drew's I believe would allow him to see that.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong on
Is
that,
that
but
what that is? Meaning, what do you mean?
the thing on your neck, on your wrist?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that makes
So
a lot
it's-
more sense now. I just thought there was a choice.
Why would that be a choice?
I don't know. Some people like to wear things on their necks and their wrists that look like chains. I don't know people. I've been a ghost for 700 years.
He's not kept with the times. He doesn't understand newfangled fashion.
Young people.
It's not chains on the neck.
Why am I?
Yeah,
never mind.
no, that is definitely not a choice of mine.
Also, I can't read what that says, so that probably doesn't help.
Yeah. Do you know if there's a way to maybe get it off? I don't like the idea of them even being there.
Well, now that I know they're there, I can try to think of something. I didn't know you didn't want them, so I would just, I haven't been trying anything, so...
He just thought you were goth.
Pretty much. That's basically what he's saying without saying it. You just assumed she was
No.
into chokers and bracelets.
Oh my
Honestly.
god. The most beautiful, holy combination of the two most degenerate things. Goth girl slime monster.
Hey, he's from 700 years ago. You never know, man.
You know, Sergey, if you can figure out a way to get them off, please. I don't like the idea of them being there.
I mean, I can try. It's not going to be immediate. I have to do some
Of course. Of course.
tinkering and trying things out. So, but now that I know you don't want them, I can try something.
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. He is the person that is way too happy in the morning.
Yeah, he is.
That person.
Although he's just happy all the
Juxtaposition between
time,
these
so
two
that's
characters.
not really that
He doesn't
surprising.
need to sleep though necessarily, so
Yeah, he's just always happy, so it's not really that off-putting. But at the same time, it's very off-putting how somebody can be that happy all the time.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Hi, Arctic Wolf. Okay. Yeah. That's what Zila wanted to talk about with Sergey. That was.
Not what you expected, was it?
That was a conversation. He was so happy. Like. Okay.
That was not the conversation you expected, was it?
Nope.
That's the thing with Sergey. Always expect what you don't expect. And you'll still do something that you don't expect.
How well do I hide this? Hold on, let me
good
roll
question.
a deception. Okay. Zila's expression doesn't really change too much.
I think Harrigan might be the only one whose passive would see through that.
Yeah. But I don't think Harrigan's
Yeah.
paying attention currently.
No.
Oh, Zophie would
Well,
see.
he's
Zophie
actually
would as
getting his
well.
Spells put together.
Oh.
Zophie would, because Zophie has a 21 perception. And nobody else does. Zophie and Harrigan would. But
this
Harrigan is
an-
busy.
Wouldn't
so.
it be an insight?
Oh, it would be. You right.
Oh, you want an insight here?
Well,
If
it would
you're
be
paying attention
passive,
to
because,
Zila
unless
in this
you're
moment.
watching her.
I think
Yeah.
I would be.
I did
only
say
roll
to
above
Zophie that
20s.
I would.
19.
Jesus. Okay. You get a.
Annoyance.
It's a roller coaster of emotions. At first, you get a sense of her going, "Really?" Then there's also earlier on a momentary note of like concern, like a wait, what kind of situation. And then towards the end, you get a sense of like these are all like very, very subtle like expression changes that I feel like only Zophie would get just because of how long she's been around Zila now. Where you see genuine thankfulness. But these are all very subtle expressions, as if she was having a conversation in her head.
Okay. But, kind of makes sense that Zophie's used to seeing in your head expressions.
Hold on,
yes,
I gotta roll
exactly.
something
That's
here.
that's why I'm saying I feel like,
It makes sense.
it makes sense.
So Zila, you hear in
Yeah,
your
hi.
head from Sergey.
Huh? Yeah, hi.
I want to try something.
Okay. What is it you want to try?
He is going to attempt to make the connection to Zophie using you.
Oh.
He's going to attempt to do the telepathy, basically piggybacking on your ability to do it.
Okay.
I rolled a 17, so he's going to do this. And Zophie, you're
Okay.
going to hear in your head, boo, and then do something else.
I'm gonna make a wisdom save because it's fear.
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense to me, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's the one.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Let me roll him
Do
a.
I beat his DC?
Yeah,
Let
do
me-
you
let me
beat his
roll what his-
DC?
What's Zophie?
Yes.
What's Sergey's DC on his
Yeah.
spells, man?
Well, okay. Let me think. Because he's a cleric.
Cast regenerate. He's cast regenerate, so he has at least 7th level spells.
Oh no, he was a 20th level cleric.
Oh, okay.
But it's a matter of what did he. Was he an optimized cleric? Is the different story. Because this is Sergey after all.
Considering that his charisma is supposed to be really good. He's supposed to
Yeah.
have Riz, right?
He's got. I think he's probably got an. Let's see, clerics are wisdom, right?
Yep, they are.
Mhm.
Yep.
So he's got a good con. Actually, no, he didn't. He didn't have a good con. He got killed very easily. So not a good con.
Poor Sergey.
Actually,
just-
he was murdered, so probably he sucked.
But he did use a longsword,
Listen,
right? So that means he
yeah.
had to have at least a strength of 14.
Yeah, he had a decent strength, which is again not uncommon for a cleric. And he wore at least a breastplate because it manifests on you during your form of dread.
Yep.
And you've seen him in the full when he first appeared to
Yeah.
you guys.
Yep.
So he had a 14. He would have dumped Dex because let's be honest.
Dex and base con, maybe.
Yeah. But no, he probably would have had a 12 just to help with some concentration.
Okay.
Giving him a little bit of a bonus to concentration. Intelligence, he dumped.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
8, 10, 12.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we're looking at
that
like
sets
8,
him
10, 12, 8.
I feel like that sets him up for a really good wisdom.
Yeah, he's probably got a 20. He's probably maxed on the 20. And then he's probably got
If he's
a
a 12
12.
character,
So
then I
that
don't
would
make
be
it.
a
18
19 DC.
Or
19 DC.
Yeah.
Our,
either
Yeah.
way, it's above what I
yeah.
rolled.
Yeah, so you are technically afraid now of Zila?
Okay, so
Because
I
that's where
just-
Sergey inhabits, technically?
I just failed it. So yeah, Zophie's just like looking at you like, who is she? Yeah, out loud.
what puts two and two together? Hey,
It's not you.
Are you
It's not
okay,
you,
Sophie?
and it's not.
Hold.
Who's in there?
honestly, at this point, who's not? And then Zila just goes to Sergey and is like, what did you do to her?
I It may have made her afraid momentarily. Just for a moment. I didn't do it long term. I can if you want, though. That would be really funny.
We'll return to that, maybe.
Okay.
Might be an maybe.
He says way too happily.
Of course he does.
That's why she goes, maybe.
I get to be the Chaos Gremlin of Sergey. It's great.
And Zila says out loud, you know, I didn't see that actually being a possibility, but that's neat to know that that can happen now.
So I'm sorry. Who?
It was Sergey. Don't worry about it. He wanted to try something.
Oh, tell him he's a dick.
I know.
His expression is just a deadpan now.
He is laughing in your head. Not like obnoxiously loud over everything, but you can definitely tell he is laughing.
Right, so what are we doing today? Are we going to go right in and explore? Are we going to keep walking?
Yeah.
I say we continue in.
Before we head out, though, DM, can I request a bio break?
Yes, I was actually going to suggest that because I need to use the restroom myself.
Break.
Okay, cool.
Burb.
Alright.
Burb.
Burb.
Won't be long.
Just like quick 5-10.
Yeah, let's be back by 10 after.
Yeah.
Sounds
Five-
good.
5
minutes?
possible minutes, yeah.
Archie.
I still love the moment of like, wait, I'm the patron here. I should be concerned for you.
Right.
It's like,
I couldn't pass
Yeah.
up making him do that. It was just way too funny.
wait, if you're concerned, oh wait, I'm the patron. I should be concerned. Yeah. Wait a second.
There's that moment of like, wait. I'm the one that's the patron. I'm supposed to tell you when you should be concerned. Wait, how does this work? Oh man, that was just too funny. All right. So.
Yeah.
I need to ask, as you go about this day,
Mm-hmm.
what direction are you planning to go? I need to know specifically which way you're trying to take this so I can narrate the appropriate things.
Question about the walls.
Yes.
Did they appear to be in a semicircle, like they were in some sort of arching, like not just a straight line?
It was really hard to tell because they're just kind of scattered throughout this.
Fair.
It looks
Over
like
time.
it collapsed and then over time has been washed or moved away. They're too old and set to be able to distinguish.
Gotcha. All right.
It's a good thought, though.
My vote's generally north, unless somebody else has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to?
Do we want to-
Well, hold. I might have an idea for this.
Do we want to
I have.
investigate where the wasps are coming from?
I like that idea too. I will not lie.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, Harrigan and Mikhail said that they came from the northwest last night.
We could go that direction then.
Okay. Move your marker on the map where you're anticipating trying to go.
To here?
Yeah.
I would like
Maybe
to
even
keep
a little-
an eye out for any hag-like activity.
What? Here? In the swamp?
In the swamp?
Yeah, definitely not in a swamp. It's not like she was in a fucking bog the last time.
Hags don't live in bogs. That's
Fuck, we're
silly.
dealing with my backstory.
That's absurd.
You know where your hags are.
Yeah, they're in the
They could have
window.
moved. They could have moved.
You're not wrong.
They could have moved.
You're not wrong.
Besides,
Alright.
technically, Zila doesn't know. She knows that they've been seen over there. Anyways. Anyways, I want to keep an eye out for any hag-like activity.
Okay. I need survival from the person.
Survival.
You get advantage as well as a not bless. What is it that I have?
Guidance.
Because I have guidance, and I should use that more often.
Well, at a 16. Terrible rolling.
So you are able to continue kind of making your way toward the north. As you guys begin to get kind of closer and closer into the area, you do begin to going to grab the party token, and you get to move to a new map.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay!
Fun.
We love maps.
As
We love new maps.
you guys begin to get closer and closer, you begin to see more and more things that start to look like ruins. But at the same time, as you begin to get closer and closer, the fog gets thicker and thicker and thicker.
This is all good signs.
And also, point of note, it is still dark. Despite what this map is going to look like.
Can I do a quick druid craft? What's the weather for the next 24 hours look like?
Unknown.
Oh.
Ooh,
Well, that's
ask
spooky.
again later.
Ask again.
Ask again later, yeah. You get the match game fall responsive ask again later.
Wow. Okay.
It is the first time you have ever received something like that.
That is a little bit. Can I insight the fucking?
I feel like that's Arcana.
That's
Yeah.
more of an arcana.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to
This
roll
ain't
it,
gonna be
sure.
great. This ain't gonna be great, but might
I'll
as
believe
well.
in
Why
you.
not? Oh, okay. I thought
It's-
that was gonna be a one. Yeah.
It's hard to tell. There's something in place that's interfering with it.
Yeah.
But as to what, it's hard to tell.
To my more magically inclined friends, anyone have an idea why my druid craft will be telling me to that it's like I can't do anything that's like in character. Ask again later. It's errored out. It seems a little broken.
No.
Oh my
Four.
Okay. Drosta and Zophie, you do
Jesus, the
feel
fucking
that there is
teeth.
something interfering with the magic in this area. It's not like anti-magic field or anything like that, because he did cast. Magic did happen. But there is something actively in the area that is messing with something, messing with that kind of magic, or magic necessarily in general.
Well, maybe something about this land, or if somebody was
Some kind of-
controlling the weather, then you couldn't predict
It is this place.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. It's
Some
just,
kind of weird magic is happening to block that effect.
yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
wild.
So what do we see looking in this general direction?
Yeah.
Fun fact, right now where you guys are, you can't see any farther than this.
Great. Thick fog.
You can only see about 120 feet in front of you.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh.
And since y'all got dark vision, you basically what in the
So each square is like 40 feet?
the grid is not to scale. One square is 100 feet according to this.
Jesus, it's a fucking Mississippi River.
Yeah. Each in my based on my scale, each square is about 50 feet, which is why I tried to draw 3. I was kind of a rough estimate of 120.
Okay.
I kind of guesstimated
So-
120 and just did 150 because it was easier.
Just to clarify, it's just like it's really cloudy outside, like or like nighttime-ish, like twilighty kind of lighting. Or, like,
It
how
is
we doing
still
with that?
like
pitch black. What?
it's not. It's more like very, very early twilight. Like the sun has just started to show some rays over to where you can see more, even if you don't have dark vision. You can kind of see but it'd be like in the summertime if you're out at like 9:30 at night, where like I can see, but it's really hard to necessarily make out exactly what I'm looking at because I just more see the shape, and I can't really tell the distinctions.
As long as it's not like pitch black, that's my concern. Okay.
No, it is not pitch black. It's not like magical darkness you can't see at all. It's just more of that, like, it very obviously is not supposed to look this way. Something is doing this, and is keeping it at this weird, really early twilight / late dusk amount of light.
I suppose let's move forward then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let me unlock that. Token movement. Move slowly in case I need to narrate things. Like I said,
the first time, just for once while we walk into this space.
Divine Sense? Okay.
Like out here, I'll do it again later when we get toward like the town part of the town, but yeah.
Okay. As you guys get to about here,
Okay, cool.
you begin to see coming through the mist a dozen moss-covered menhirs. Large stones form a near perfect circle in this area. These weather stones range from 15 to 18 feet tall. A couple of them lean inward as if to share some great secret. I need perceptions from everyone.
Hearing?
This would be...
Look at me, DM. I rolled above a 10.
I would say you could do hearing. Is going to be a higher DC, but I think hearing could apply.
Does not matter.
All right, let me roll. Okay. All right. Skill. I need to roll for the NPCs. Yep. That checks out. So that also checks out. Harrigan, you are the only one who sees this.
Damn it!
As you beats it.
21? Damn.
Wow, that's so
Stealth check.
Gee.
Okay.
You see
That's why
a
that's so
woman hiding behind one of the pillars trying to cover up a light, like a lantern.
Fuck off. Everyone stop.
Oh.
And do you guys see the woman? Just to the left of that one over there.
What? Oh.
A woman?
Yeah. Looks like she has a lamp she's trying to cover.
Squint.
Look.
It's very difficult to see
How
her.
far away is she?
She's from where you guys. She's close to that 120 feet.
Okay. Do I see... Okay.
She's probably about 100 feet.
Okay, with that... What is my true sight? Do I see anything with the true sight?
Your true sight is 60.
Harrigan,
I
you don't
think
have any
it's
way to like get rid of the
120.
fog. Do you like temporarily even like wind?
You know...
True sight 60.
That would be nice. Where is this?
It's under your senses on your front page of your character sheet.
Notes, no. Main. True sight 60. Raj, my bad.
No, you're good. It's a valid question.
I not in preparation. I'm in combat. Let's call it. Da, 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 da.
I need to change this music score. It's too happy.
Yeah, it is. Way too happy.
I might have something, but it's kind of reckless.
How
That's-
reckless.
Wall of fire reckless.
Oh my
Oh.
god, you're gonna kill somebody.
That's
now.
an escalation, I think.
That is
that's-
a
yeah.
They're
little.
looking at us, and your first reaction is to murder them with fire.
Maybe we
and
say
I wasn't going
hi.
to
Hold
try
on.
and murder them. Just set a line up so that maybe it dries out the air just enough for us to like see around it or some shit. I don't fucking know.
That feels like a waste of a really strong.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think-
That's yes.
If you don't
think
have
we-
any spells, that's just okay. I was just wondering.
Well, if you guys want, I could invis run up and see what the fuck's going on. Otherwise, we can just approach.
I think it's just better to approach.
I
They've
agree.
seen us at this point.
At least we have seen one of them. I assume that there might be more, so be on the lookout, I suppose.
That's a good idea.
Be alert.
Just in case there are more. Who knows?
We are
Hmm.
alert.
We are actively searching.
Uh,
Mr.
Okay.
DM. Ready for a potential surprise. Not today. No
Can you
surprises
make out
here. Maybe.
anything about her, Harrigan? I can barely see her.
I cannot see.
DAM.
Where she is, you'd have to get a little bit closer to get much detail on her. She is outside of what is technically your sight, your sense range.
If I
So,
might recommend something as we're walking up here, we should probably not walk directly to it because, you know, maybe just like angle a little bit, and as we get closer, we slowly turn in and we're like, ooh, what's this or something. We don't want to just walk straight to her because
Lead
then
the way.
she's gonna
We'll
bolt.
follow you.
Sure.
We'll follow
Okay,
you.
cool. We do a kind of parabolic curve walk over to it.
A little,
okay.
you know, just a little. I can't draw.
Indirect pathway here, yeah.
Yeah.
A
So,
Yeah.
little, just a. It's not letting me draw. Anyways,
I'm not sure why it's not letting you draw, but
I don't know. That's fine.
Okay, you guys begin to kind of make your way, and like as you guys begin to make your way in lazily in that direction, as you guys are kind of making that, she is like continuously like moving around the pillar to avoid where you guys are walking,
Mm-hmm.
to try and stay as much out of sight as possible.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin to get closer, Harrigan, since you do have true sight of 50 or 60,
Mm-hmm.
she looks like a peasant. Like, she looks like just an average lady.
Hold.
Who is out here. She has a lantern in the one hand, and she's trying to, like,
If
kind
we
of
get
cover it
within
up with
30,
the
I'll
other.
do this thing once we get within 30 feet of where she would be at.
Okay, can you
60
can you
feet?
ping what that actually does? Because I know I don't do that right.
It's so we do it more
Celestial,
of, like
elemental,
intention
fae,
of
fiend,
like
or undead.
evil vibe or something like that, but like not.
Yeah, I always,
specifically with the
I mean,
creature
I
type.
have fun with it
Yeah.
being an evil character as well. If you'd be able
So
to do that, but
flavoring it in that direction. But like, is she trying to murder us or not? It's like, is she
Yeah.
like someone that would be more ill-intended? Either whatever race.
as
she
you
might
begin to
be
get
or
closer with
not,
that,
even or
you
not.
do not sense anything coming from that.
Okay. I will tell the party. Well, it does not seem ill-intended toward us, at least. So.
We just say hi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just say
can we
hi.
just-
I don't think
Yeah.
she's any. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hello.
You want to come out
She-
and talk to us, maybe?
How close are you guys when you're trying to call out to her?
This is within 30, so
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
within 30
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
She is gonna continue just watching all of you.
One of you slime folk, can't you take the cover off of her lantern? Just make it obvious.
I don't want to scare her.
That might freak her out.
Okay, well.
If you don't remember your first reaction to us.
Alright, I guess I've just become used to you.
I think so.
Huh. Well, anyway, lady, we see you over there hiding behind the rock.
That was just my little check.
She just continues just watching.
Yeah, that's an insight.
Does she look like she's looking
Yeah.
at us or beyond us?
That would be an inside check as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to
wanna
read her
know-
body
Look at
language.
that.
I want to know, does she hear us, register what we're saying,
Hey, yo,
and just
Misha.
This
choose
lady's
to
fucking
hide?
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is?
Harrigan and Zila, it is hard to tell. She is not giving away her body language very well, or very much.
Mm-hmm.
Mikael and Sophie, 26 and 24, jeez.
Yep.
She seems to be very wary and cautious of all of you. She's just she's studying you guys, but also looking past you and around.
Does it look like she's looking for something else? Like less that she's concerned about us and more that she's looking.
Yes, that would. Yeah, you would. Yeah, she looks like she's not too concerned about what you guys are doing, but she's definitely she's watching all of you because you're here, but she's definitely keeping her eye kind of. What they would say, her head on a swivel, where she's not
Yeah.
drastically looking around, but you can see her eyes are kind of darting side to side and up and looking around
Yeah.
everything. She's not just focusing on you all as you come closer.
Okay.
Okay.
This is why I didn't bother rolling. But just I was wanted to be included with the rest of the group guys, so yeah.
The poor Drosta.
The rest just I don't know. She doesn't seem to be. I don't know.
Ma'am,
I'm just gonna kind of put hands up.
we don't bite. Do you want to talk to us, maybe?
Most of us.
We
I
do.
whisper.
We are strange looking, but I promise we're rather nice.
Very friendly.
Give me a
I would have
persuasion.
all cat parts out because
I am letting DeRosa handle the persuasion roll. We are assisting you.
Guidance.
I promise we're very nice. We want to come and talk if you were okay coming to talk to us. So, okay. So we got guidance. Is that true?
And you're getting
Yes.
assistance from everyone trying to calm her down.
Okay.
So
I-
advantage.
Advantage?
Do it, charisma caster.
I have one job. That's
God!
Oh my.
Holy,
Oh my
don't forget the
God.
guidance. Don't forget
Hey,
the
one more
guidance.
7 and you
Oh.
win the fucking lottery, though.
Honestly.
Oh.
Hey, look at you.
Hey.
19, okay.
Look at you.
I'll take it.
Jesus, Steve, what the fuck?
I had
She's-
advantage, but it didn't matter.
She's going to look at all of you. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
We are exploring?
That is a stupid idea.
Why?
Do you wish to die?
That is a.
Not
Not
particularly.
We
particularly.
don't know what is out
Then
here.
I would get over here and hide.
Okay.
Okay.
I walk
Hide.
over.
We walk over to hide.
What are we hiding from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
As you guys begin to get closer, she begins to pull and get you behind the stone. As she continues looking out and around.
What are
Um,
we hiding from?
Make
Do you all have a
perception
death wish or
check.
something?
No, we're just very confused.
Most of us do not, but no, we are actually just confused about what is happening here. We're on a hunt to look for something.
I know what you're trying to do, but
Do you?
stupid.
How could you know that?
How did? Who
What
are you?
what
are
exactly
you?
do you
As you look at her face shifts to a raven and back.
Oh,
Oh.
hi.
Oh, I see. Hey, here's your good Betty.
Why didn't you
Jesus
lead with that?
She grabs that and eats it.
See?
All right.
We are
Well,
acquainted better. Okay.
so I repeat, what are we hiding from? What should we be afraid of out here?
The thing
Exactly.
in there. As she points, you can't really see much in that direction, but she points in the direction where you can kind of start to see vague shapes of buildings.
Okay, the town.
Okay.
Yes.
What's in the town?
Scarecrows, ghosts, and a hag.
Zila's eyes narrow. Fucking hell.
She actually does know this. I had to look to see what she knows.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Well, that would explain why she's been so quiet. All right.
Who is she?
Don't worry about it.
You know, if you tell somebody not to worry about it, they're going to worry about it.
Hey, keep your voice down.
Considering to say don't.
Jeez.
What are you doing here, by the way?
I'm scouting for her, the hag. She keeps sending the stupid scarecrows over to attack the family.
Oh, okay.
Does she have a vendetta against you specifically or something? Like the family?
Like, we don't like Strahd.
Well, yes, we know that. Same.
How many scarecrows?
How many fingers and toes do you have?
None, technically.
Arjun, how
I
many
mean,
do you?
he's got paws.
I didn't even think about that question.
Count these
Look,
of, like, claw parts as
I
toes?
walked into that
2,
one.
3, 4,
I'm
5.
sorry. I saw
No, you.
opportunity.
Do you have dew claws as a bunny?
You are-
I'm
no,
humanoid.
didn't
I
even
got
think about that.
5 fingers, 5 toes.
Which
I'm just gonna go
hag
with that.
is it? There's 3 of them.
No, not those ones.
Oh,
So this is
okay.
a different
Oh, a
one.
different
There are
one.
more hags here?
There are more of just about anything in here.
Okay. Well, the only good
Alright.
hag is a dead one.
You'd be right, but I don't know if you have the ability to kill that one.
Does she
do you know
have a
about her?
name?
Does she know? I need to see if she knows her name.
We throw it.
Isn't there something spooky about hags? You shouldn't say their name or they like become aware of you or something.
That is a good call.
No, not that I'm aware.
I feel like Zila would know this.
I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think
I
that's a
don't know this.
thing.
Oh no, Heritage just being
Yeah.
superstitious.
I feel like somebody from the Feywild would have that superstition totally.
Can I have advantage on this fucking
Yeah,
roll?
definitely
Jesus
a name
Christ.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah, you and names just in general.
There.
You have to assume you would be like, yeah, the names. You can't.
Names are
Yeah.
important.
Names have power.
Not me giving myself advantage because I'm tired of rolling so 10.
Well, it would also make sense because you grew up with one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zophie, it's not really it's not known if saying their name will do anything. You do know that you shouldn't give a Fae your name.
Yeah.
Zophie's not doing the thing though.
Oh, that was
roll though.
He rolled. Sorry, you rolled perception. I misread.
Yeah.
Zila.
I mean, I can here. Hold on. Let me see if I
Hi.
can make that make sense.
Sure,
Eh.
with a 12.
Yeah.
Base level of what a fae is. You know not to tell them their name. Zila, you would know that saying the name of the hag won't do anything.
It won't provoke them coming after you to know.
But it
to
is
say their name.
not a good idea for them to know yours. By any stretch.
Yeah.
Mm.
As you're well aware.
As I am super well aware.
Let me... I have to figure out how to... Here we go. Let's try to say this name in this accent. Her name is Baba Lysaga.
Papa.
Baba Lysaga.
Baba Lysaga. Baba Lasagna, as Crumbs kept calling her the other day. Mira?
This is Baba Lasagna.
Yeah, she kept saying that, and I was like,
Baba
Crumbs, they
Lasagna.
don't know her yet. Shut up.
Could you spell that in the chat, please, DM, for the note takers?
I want to
Yes.
say it's Lysaga. Lysaga. I nailed it.
You
Oh
had it.
yeah.
BOLOGNA.
Bologna
so-
lasagna. Got
Does
it.
Zila know anything about this specific
Legally
hag or not?
distinct Baba Yaga.
I don't
Zila does
think I
not
do.
know this hag.
Okay. Does anybody else know anything about this hag? Is she like a mythical hag?
I know anything about this hag?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
I'm gonna
does
have
Meek
you
know?
and
A
Irina
very infamous
roll.
hag? Yeah.
You're gonna get history at advantage because this is your land.
Party.
Guidance.
And for you, for different reasons, she does not get advantage. But you do.
Oh no.
Sheltered.
You beat her by 1. She didn't have advantage and got a
Yeah, well.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not that
The
sheltered.
two of
apparently.
you would be aware of old legend about Baba Lysaga. You know that she has been here since as far back as anybody knows. She is she was here with the Von Zaroviches when they took over the area.
Oh yeah, does Sergey
She
know
came
Baba
with them.
Lasagna?
That's a great question.
Ooh.
Let me roll to see if Sergey can remember.
Because Zila will ask him.
There.
Ooh, you might get some really good, interesting lore on Baba Lysaga if he can remember this.
Does he know her personally?
Jesus.
We'll
Oh, yeah,
see.
she used to be the cold maiden.
Okay. And it's a history.
Which is intelligence.
Yep. Okay. Let me see.
We already said that he dumped his intelligence, so it's -1 at the very least.
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing.
Nat 20.
Did he
No,
not
it's
20?
not. He didn't nat 20.
Did he
but-
not 1?
Due to who Baba Lysaga is, he would know even on that.
He
Hell
knew
yeah.
who she was before she was.
Pretty distinctive.
Yeah, it's not.
Having a patron is so nice, guys.
Having a patron
good
who
patrons.
resides in your head.
A patron that
Yeah.
resides on in my head that I can just have on speed dial is so nice.
Okay.
Basically, I get the 2024 Warlock being able to contact patron.
Basically.
I love this.
Ring, 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 ring. Hey, Sergey.
Sergey.
Hey, Sergey.
Sergey is about to lore dump on you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
boy.
so
Like,
excited.
not so he's not. You're not going to get everything about her because
I
there are
don't
things that he's
care.
not going to know.
anything helps.
Anything else right now?
But you are going to know about actually he'll be able to give you almost all of this lore from this page because it's all things that he's going to know. Well,
Be
actually,
30
yeah. He's gonna know at least a part of this.
Okay.
But he is going to speak up in your head.
Cool.
There were. What is a name I have not heard in over 700 years? Well, I should say, no, the person I have not seen in over 700 years. It is true. My brother and I do know her. She was our mother's midwife before she became a hag. Though
was close.
She was a little crazy. She was a practicer of very dark magics. And she kind of had this weird obsession with my brother. I don't know the whole story. I was younger than him after all. I was not alive. I just know from what my mother said, although it could be exaggerated. I don't know. All I know is that she used to cast spells and things around my brother's crib. And somehow ensured that he would be able to do magic himself. I don't know how that works. But eventually, she became so obsessed with him that our mother banished her. And then she was forced to leave and flee the kingdom. I don't know how she ended up here, or how she became a hag, although I can probably deduce the latter. But she is obsessed with my brother, which is probably why she is here. I would advise caution if this is truly her. She was powerful back then. I do not know what she is now.
Well, thanks to Sergey, I have some information about her. Blah.
Mm-hmm.
Helpful.
Oh.
Do you think she would recognize the letter that we have for Strahd's invitation?
To Sergey, would she? Zila looks at you confused, and then go back to her head. Would she recognize his handwriting? Maybe. We do have that invitation from Strahd.
He was not old enough at the time to be able to write. She was banished when he was but a babe. I do not know if... I mean, surely she would recognize the seal, but whether she would honor it, I do not know.
I relay.
Okay.
Okay.
If she is truly this powerful, and we have 2 people now saying that we can't handle this, I think we should reconsider how we approach this. If at all.
Well,
Madam Eva told us we had to come here to do this thing, so we cannot just not do it, in my opinion.
yeah. We took the time to get all this way. And if this is a hag, we can't risk them teaming up with your hag.
DM, this is my
Mhm.
information of hags. Would Zila know that hags are incredibly, oh god, what's the word?
They're incredibly territorial.
It's not just incredibly territorial, but they think highly of themselves to the point that it's amazing that
They're
they
very
even
vain.
form vain, yes.
Yes. Hags are incredibly vain creatures. You would be well aware of this. Yes, hags are very incredibly vain creatures. To the point where has been many a hag's downfall. Your own hag mother, I'm going to call her. Because I can't think of another word to call her right now, and that's the easiest way to distinguish her right now.
Hag mommy.
No, I said worded it specifically.
I hate that
It is a very
so
specific
much.
way.
I hate that so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You would be aware that your hag has her coven that you
Because
have
she
met
made it.
because she made it. That is
Yeah.
typically the only way that a hag will work with another hag, is if they created their coven, because that is
Okay.
their coven. Hags typically do not work together unless there is some far more dangerous or potentially beneficial thing
For all of them.
for all of them involved, and even then it's a very tenuous allyship.
They will work together only to the point where they will then kill each other.
Pretty much. Yeah, hags aren't known for working together except for within their own coven, and that's because
Yeah.
they made their coven so they have dominion of them.
I don't think she would work with this one.
Hags are evil
They're very
creatures.
vain. They're very self-important.
Hmm.
The only reason why she has a coven right now is because she made some.
Well,
So maybe this isn't a fight.
Are you suggesting we make an allyship?
What? No, I was saying we like sneak in, get what we want, and then get the fuck out.
And if we
Sorry.
located
I did
our
not mean that kind
fallback
of not a
is-
fight. I meant like don't attack her on sight. Just run
Right, it's like,
and
I
hide.
like
Don't
that
go in
idea.
swords all lit up and blazing, you know.
Yeah.
We can just walk in and see what is going on, maybe.
alright, I understand. No stabbing old ladies.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
stab
please.
grandma.
No
this
stabbing
time.
grandma.
Until we all start
Please,
blasting.
Don't
please.
stab
Keep-
grandma Astra.
Don't
Keep
stab
your-
grandma first.
Yeah.
No, please keep your way of playing. Absolutely touch every item. Stab the old lady. Let's see you initiate this combat, man.
No, I refuse.
Have you been spying on her for a while?
Yes, I am tasked with spying and relaying the information that I gather back to the rest of them, so that they know when to expect more scarecrows. Thankfully, they don't have to deal with the druids and the scarecrows, just the scarecrows.
Yeah, we kind of had to. We kind
Yeah,
of
you
dealt
all
with the
made
druids.
sure of that one. That's the only reason I didn't stab you all when I first saw you.
Nice.
As you look down and you can see that she's like in leathers and robe, and she has a sword and a dagger, one on each hip.
Yeah.
You can see the glint of it in her lantern.
Well, I'm glad you trust us enough not to kill us on sight. What abilities have you seen her do? Other than obviously create
I
the
have not.
scarecrows.
Aside from that, I have not seen her do things myself. Nothing comes down in this area, so I don't see her do anything. She just creates more of the scarecrows.
Okay.
I don't suppose you've seen any wasps in the area, have you? Swarms of them.
Yes, they are also her creation. They're scouts of some form.
Does she have an area that she likes to hang out in, or like a route she walks?
I have only caught glimpses of her. I do not go anywhere closer to the city.
That's probably smart.
That's fair.
It gets dark like this when it is the new moon. She does something every new moon, but I don't know what it is.
Is there something I could
Or maybe we could
nature?
use that.
Oh,
Would I know of any rituals that a hag might do at a new moon?
Give me
I would also make a check
religion
because my
checks.
people has sun and moon experience in their
Yeah,
background.
give me religion because
Well.
it's not a magical ritual technically.
Zila guidance.
Cool.
Oh my god, you didn't need it. I should have given
I
it
don't
to
care.
myself.
I'm so
It's a
excited that I'm
nat
rolling now. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
We love
Anyways,
rolling.
23.
You don't know.
Okay.
That's a you needed a nat 20
Jeez,
for
that's
that.
scary. Okay. That's 11 o'clock.
It is.
Yeah, we're not doing battles tonight, by the way. If you enter a battle,
No.
it's just
Yeah.
done. The session's done for the night.
I have.
I'm just gonna pull that out right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this area right here fairly safe? Well,
This here is about as safe as you're going to get. The for some reason the wasps don't come here. But I see them rove all around.
Is there anything special about the spot?
Not that I'm aware of. It's just a bunch of stones.
Oh, what else do you know about this actual place itself, like the town or the city,
The town?
like the buildings?
I know a lot
know,
of things.
the
Let me bring up what she knows about the towns.
If she knows anything about the what this place was before, yeah, you know, maybe.
What she knows, let's see. We already talked about that. All I know is that the city specifically used to be long time ago was a city that had been flooded when the river rose. That's hard to say. And flooded it, wiped it off. Sometime thereafter, the hag moved in, and she is rumored to have some type of hut in the middle of the city. That
Typical.
she lives in.
Go figure.
But she also flies around in a giant skull.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that's lovely.
That's.
She flies
no.
around in a literal giant skull.
Huh.
It's really creepy.
Hadn't heard of that one.
It's so
Does the
creepy.
Is the skull on fire?
No, it's just a skull.
Can we lock it in the
But
room?
it
And she flies
Flies.
with it upside down.
What
So like she
the
sits in the
fuck?
bottom of it. It's really creepy.
Okay.
Does she know? Never mind.
There's also I hear goats. I assume she eats them. But I hear
Probably.
goats.
Of course.
But
Look,
that's about all I've got.
do you feel like your spells are adequate for this?
For the scarecrow, probably. Her, I did not know. I mean, I'm willing to
Okay.
try. But
Okay.
we do not know what she's capable of and stuff.
Look, I'll be upfront with you guys. I feel like it would be best if we sat here for approximately 8 hours doing light activity because I would like to swap out what I have prepared for casting. It is probably not very good for this.
You also said during the full moon, right? So
You mean
if
the
we
new moon?
wait,
New moon.
new moon.
Mm-hmm.
So if we wait, this fog should go away.
Is there a new moon soon?
That sounds.
The fog gets lesser. It never actually goes away.
Mm.
Mikael, why don't you roll me a nature at
Yeah.
advantage, since you would be the one most susceptible
Oh.
to knowing if there's a new moon or not.
You would know what kind of moon it is right now, probably. Yeah.
Good advantage.
Yeah.
Good advantage.
You would be aware that there is going to be a new moon tonight.
It is the new moon tonight. I know this.
I think that is good.
It's like, as the
Otherwise, I am
person
concerned.
most susceptible to moon moons.
Keeping track of the
that
moon.
makes sense. That does make sense. You're least
you're right.
afraid of moons tonight.
It's a thing. It's a legitimate
Yes.
thing in werewolf
Honestly,
lore,
though, it
even
is.
in D&D.
It is.
Yeah.
They are susceptible to the full moon.
Well,
All right.
if that's
So,
how it's
okay.
got to be, I sit down and I
My
pull up my book.
concern with doing this is that if she has some kind of tie to this new moon thing with a ritual, could that be bad for us afterwards, maybe, or no?
Is she,
What
I
are
think
our
what if
thoughts
she's
about
just
this?
distracted? Right? Maybe this is the perfect opportunity.
To go right now.
Well,
To go
tonight.
right now? Oh, okay.
Tonight,
thank
but not
God.
like, but
Right?
not wait longer
In the
after
night,
that,
she'll be
but-
doing whatever her weird ritual is that we don't know,
Mhm.
but she'll be busy. We can sneak in and take what we need, and then we can leave very
I
quickly.
would not want to wait longer, is my point, because if she has something that makes her more powerful after this is done, I do not want to risk that.
Who, by the way, who is carrying that letter right now?
Probably in the
had
bag
it.
of holding.
Whoever,
Obvious.
wherever it is, could I recommend that Dorosto holds that? If we are spotted, she can go, wait, please read. Maybe,
We
maybe.
are immune.
Just
Diplomatic
maybe.
immunity. Haha.
Just fucking maybe. It will let us get through.
That is quite a stretch if given that.
Sure, I'll hold on to it. Okay.
I mean, there's a possibility that she has ties to him right now, but if that's the case, then why did her wasps attack us the other night?
Maybe they just attack anyone coming near.
Or she was not aware that we have this letter.
Given that she probably works with him, I don't know why she would not be aware of that, but maybe she didn't care. If
Does
she's
she
been
work
around before he
I mean,
was.
she is old and powerful, right?
If she is obsessed with him, I'm assuming that they are at least not enemies.
She's bad. Sorry. Sergei said she was banished. Maybe she isn't, his minion like all the others. She is something else, separate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know.
Which, if she's something entirely separate, otherwise that letter probably has no power. So, but it's something, I guess.
It's worth a try, I
Look.
suppose, if we get into a bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying this is like our for sure ticket to freedom or anything, but There's a chance that she'll read it and say, "Ah, you are friends of Strahd." Carry on.
Friends is a very loose term.
Friends is a very loose word, but I believe maybe acquaintances. Maybe. That's
Yeah,
still
maybe if
friendly
we get
enough, is
caught.
it not?
You know, I did not believe them when they said that you all are such a strange bunch.
Oh no, they were actually correct. on
Thanks,
all
we wear
accounts.
that
No, they
badge
were
with honor.
100% correct. Sorry, carry on. I just had to make the
We
observation.
were strange before we got all put into this area, but you know.
I
now we're
don't
extra
know. I feel
strange.
like I was a little more strange after I died.
I mean, I'm a were raven, so you know.
That is true.
We don't even know where to start looking, though.
And we won't know until we look.
I'm just saying that we need to be incredibly careful.
Oh, I agree with you. But
Sure.
we cannot avoid it. We cannot run away from this. We have to go in there and see what is going on.
That being said, how are we going to get across this river to her then?
Is
Or
it a
to
river
the-
or is it just bog water?
It is. This is actually close. This is actually the river. But if you get a little closer and look in, it is not very deep. It's maybe 2-3 feet.
We'll walk across.
Is it flowing?
Flowing's a relative term. It's moving. It's not really what you would consider flowing.
We're going
It's
to,
more
about the
just
We're
river?
going to.
the
going
gravity
to
is
pass-
making it slowly move.
Okay.
If we're going to pass through this river, we're going to have to go through it incredibly quietly.
I have the ability to cast Water Walk.
Ooh.
Which is also why I would like. Oh, that's a great question. It's
It is, isn't it?
up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Concentration.
So, like I said, I would like to long rest to be able to cast some different spells.
Sure.
Okay, back to my
We shall
reading.
wait here.
All right.
I'm going to join the Raven Lady on watch. What's the Raven Lady's name?
If she wants
my
to share it
name
with
is
us.
Muriel.
Does Media?
Muriel.
Does this count?
Muriel. Okay. I'm Zila.
Ah. Hold. How do I?
Well, I'll go through on the line. I'm the Rosta. This is Sophie and Hergen and Mikael. You know, Irina,
Yeah.
Bazilka.
Hey.
Don't you know us already? You're Ravens.
Well, she has heard of us, but all
I
of
know
our
your
names
names.
specifically,
I don't know who you are.
Oh. My apologies. Back to
From
reading.
my
By
understanding,
the
when
way.
you're meeting someone for the first time, it's generally good politeness to introduce
Oh,
yourself.
that's not. Wait, yeah, that is that. So the bubble is active for this, correct? Or that would be this. During a shorter one, yep, that would be this. That'd be this. Hold on a second. Control A. Copy.
That is. Yeah,
This.
that's
we
Hearth and
go.
Home.
Yeah, this one is Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow. The one I sent
Yeah.
first is At Home in the Wild,
At Home in the
Yeah.
Wild, yeah.
which is a different thing, or is that? that
It
true?
is technically a different thing, but they go hand in hand,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to join the. I'm going to join Muriel on the watch of the hag.
Okay.
I will also go up there to look around, keep some eyes out.
Okay. Vasilka will also assist with the watch. Irina will take part of the time to sit and rest, but then she will help with the watch as well. You guys can kind of take shifts watching. So we will pick up with this next time.
Okay.
Boy.
Can I ask
Can-
one question before we
Yes.
go to
What?
Muriel?
Yeah.
Have you noticed any maybe potential weaknesses that she might have?
I don't know if she can walk because she flies around all the time.
She could be very old and decrepit.
I
who knows?
outside of that, I
is
don't know.
something.
She never
that's
does
more than
anything
enough.
openly other than just make more scarecrows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I assume eat
Maybe
goats.
that is her only power. She only makes scarecrows.
Okay. Just figured I'd ask.
Well, it's a valid question. I wish I had a better answer, but I don't go any closer than this.
I don't blame you.
Very, very fair.
All right.
Anyways, that's the question I had. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Wait, I got one more question. Zila, what is this word?
Point it out to me.
All
like
right.
that.
Well,
Exuberant.
Well.
I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
ahead and send the raid out for that. Oh my goodness.
You're just a delight, Joey.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
God, could you imagine if I followed those wasps?
Jesus, I'm so glad I convinced you not to. Holy
Oh, I wish I did. God damn it. That would have been
God,
crazy.
I was
That
like,
would have been crazy.
why are you following them? No, that is such a
Alright.
bad idea.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go raid
It
Neil.
would have been wild.
Oh. Yes,
they're playing
you are
Last
right.
Row.
It would
Well,
have been
That-
wild.
I wanted to go on
So
like
we
some kind
will
of like
catch you all next
infiltration
time.
of a giant
Bye.
wasp nest and like I don't know. No.
You might still get
hag.
your. I can't believe that I was like, there might be a hag in this area. Then we find out it's like,
It's just a very appropriate spot for a hag to be honest. It's very much.
it
Yeah.
really is. It really is.
There's also definitely, hag vibes in Ark, previous campaign over in the same. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,